Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, what's up? We are live! Alright, we are live on a Saturday evening, almost Saturday night. The sun's about to go down here in the Northeast in a couple of minutes. Actually, it is about to go down. So good evening to you all on this Saturday night, Saturday evening, whatever you want to call it. Right here on the main channel, Killer of Demons 66, baby! Yeah. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video. Hit that fucking subscribe button down below in my pants. In the description box down below on this channel and all my other channels, which are down there, like I said. And friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and share the video all over the internet. And don't forget to tap and slap that bell, treat it like it's your bitch. And hit the notifications, turn on all notifications so you never ever, ever miss an upload. Pretty much all I gotta say about that. So, like the video, share the video, hit the bell, follow me on social media, and don't forget to subscribe. And all that other good shit. And that's it. So, if it's your first time watching, welcome to the party, pal! I hope you enjoy the ride. Because it's gonna be well, it's not going to be a bumpy ride, but, you know, like in Total Recall, I hope you enjoyed the ride. It is what it is, and that's all I got to say about that. So it is what it is. Alright, let's begin this little shindig, if a wheel. Alright, so on the Kill Demons channel, thank you all for watching. My name is Peter Gilmore, your tribal god of extreme. And don't forget, your undefeated, undisputed YWC Universal Champion of the World and the YWC Inaugural Extreme Champion of the World. Never been pinned, never been buried, never been roasted. Well, even though people thought last night they roasted me and buried me, I'm still here. I still got the belts, bitch. So, it is what it is. So, I'm the little puppet master, if you will. Last night, I was playing Puppet Master, and I made those bitches do what they always do for the last almost 13 years. Prince knows what I'm talking about, and Nick knows what I'm talking about. These motherfuckers, you know what they did last night? They do what they always do. Acknowledge me. That's what they do. They acknowledge the tribal god of extreme. Because I'm the champ, bitch. Who has better friends than they do? This guy. Who took away Clownsview's #1 co-host? This guy. Who knows Isaiah Swerve Scott? This guy. And there's a good possibility I might be talking to Swerve Scott pretty damn soon. On StreamYard, if things go well. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but I might be getting some AEW superstars, possibly, maybe, who knows, on my very channels, if things go the way they do. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. It might happen, and if it does, oh baby. You thought JD and Joe Cronin were #1? Not anymore. Who gets the news before they do? This guy. before Alvarez, before Sean Ross Sapp, before Denise Scalcido, or Salsa, whatever her name is, before all those, schmucks on the dirt sheets. Who gets the news before they do? This guy. I promise you, probably by the end of the year, I may be the #1 guy in the so-called YWC. I didn't say it might happen. It's going to happen. It might happen if things go the way they do. But we'll see. I know it's March the 19th, but, we got a long way to go. Got 9 months and change. So, enjoy the journey. Because good things are going to happen. So, we'll see. But anyway, we move on. Alright, on this Sunday, Saturday evening. Alright, we got some people in the chat. Got 3 people so far. So, chat room was wide open like Rebby Sky's legs. But it is what it is. So we got my tribal chief of the chat, my good buddy, my best friend. He took a beating last night, but, he didn't really take a beating, He didn't have to, he defended himself, Not that he needed my help, of course, But, I was there in the background, just chilling, with Nick and the whole thing with that douchebag, bald-headed motherfucker Rami on another drama starter, ZTB, and, on his little stream, where they allegedly roasted me. You know why I didn't come on that stream? Because I knew what was going to happen. I was going to get anally raped without lube, and not in a good way. So, I held my own. I held back. I was like, I'm tired anyway. I was tired as fuck anyway, so I'm not going to go on a fucking panel and spend 3 hours and, basically be dead, you know what I mean? I got better things to do. So CTB and his little drama streams and everything, with Rami and, Will and Daniel Hiroshimaro, otherwise I call them the 4 idiots. They were calling me pussies, like, get in there, take your medicine, defend Nick, you're some friend you are. You're throwing Nick under the bus. I didn't have to throw Nick under the bus. I was just defending my best friend Nick. All he did. I didn't have to go on a panel to defend my comment that I left way before the fucking stream started. I didn't have to. Because I said what I said and I meant it. So, you guys want to take it the wrong way, then fuck you, man! Fuck you. That's why I unsubscribed from ZTB and I blocked them too. Because he's a drama starter. That's his whole channel. It's just drama. What drama sells, Peter? Yeah, for clout. That's why people do these drama streams. You know why? They get clout views. They don't get real views. It's clout. I don't need to do drama streams or, my rants or legend. Wait for it. Dairy. My rant channel is legendary. I'm probably the #1 ranter in this fucking community. Well, this so-called community. Nobody can touch me. Even on commentary. No. Well, yeah. Nobody can beat me on commentary either. So, I mean, if I ever, if I ever did commentary for, the AEW or Ring of Honor, nobody could touch me. Not even Phil Brooks himself. But, yeah. But, last night's in the past. Don't care what those 4 idiots have to say. They can suck my big, fat Italian cock. So, But I did what I did. I made them acknowledge me. They can't get over it. Them and the trolls that were in the chat. Same fucking shit. They acknowledged me, and I played them like a fiddle. I'm the godfather of this bitch. It is what it is. Alright, so we'll move on from there. Alright, I'm done talking about it. Not going to talk about it anymore. So it is what it is. So, if those motherfuckers want to talk to me privately, too bad. I'm done with it. I'm not going to talk about things that happened with Nick or with Mr. Baldy, Mr. Clean himself, Romy, but, or with ZTB. I would talk to him maybe privately if he wanted to. He left a comment. If he leaves a comment on my video or whatever, whatever. I would talk to him privately, one-on-one, and then that's it. I'm not staying for his chat. I'm not staying for his bullcrap. And if other people come in, I'm not going to talk to them. It's just me one-on-one. And I'm gonna say what I had to say and then leave. I got better things to do. I got better people to do, if you know what I mean. You want to call me a pussy? Well, I get more pussy than you motherfuckers. Way more. And I make more money than you motherfuckers do, too. I don't spend my days on YouTube 24/7, 365 making drama streams. It is what it is. Alright, so like I said, we got Nick in the chat. We got my good buddy Prince Idol in the chat. My number one guy. Well, Nick is too, man. Nick could be 1A and Prince Idol be 1B. Or something like that. Maybe we'll get Lauren in the chat if she's not busy. But I told her we're live, but it is what it is. Alright, so we have Prince Idol in the chat, and Nick says, hey, Prince, twice. Okay. But Prince is watching, I assume. But anyway, okay. Alright, Nick says, I just want to move on from all this and never speak of it again. That's what you should do. Move on with your life, Nick. And, it is what it is. Just move on. And, don't even, talk about it. They bring it up. Let them bring it up. They talk about the past. That's all they can do is bring up the past. Like they do with me. 10 plus years, they're still calling me the P word. Even though I defended myself many times. They want me to... these motherfuckers want me to apologize for all the death threats I've done. Blah, 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 blah. I already did that with Sean's View. Well, Clown's View. Same thing. I said his name. Whoop-de-doo. Said that I did that already in 2017. Do I need to do it again 5 years later? Not really. And some of the people that I've threatened and offended, I don't need to freaking apologize. You threaten me? I have every single right in the book to do the same thing to you. That's why it's called self-defense. And if you can't take the heat, then get the fuck off YouTube, dude. Because it is what it is. You're not gonna say it to my face. First, that's one thing. You're not gonna say it to my face. And it's just this. Words. It's words. That's all it is. But that's all I gotta say about that. I'm done talking about this fucking crap. But anyway, let's get to something more interesting. We'll get to your we'll get to your Smackdown Rampage review in a little bit. But I want to talk about last night's video that I did on my Peter fucking Gilmore channel. You can watch it. Link to the channel is down below. Now I talked about Cody Rhodes yesterday signing with the WWE. PW Insider reported it yesterday. So, Cody's going to be at WrestleMania, the face-off against Seth Rollins. Whoop-de-goddamn do. And I gave my quick thoughts, you understand, about that. And long story short, I still think that Cody's making a big mistake. Big mistake. And I was talking to Prince Idol, off air about this, Cody's just going there for the money. That's all he's going for, And I read on Facebook that Dutch Mantel, our good buddy Dutch Mantel, the man, Mr. Dutch Mantel, the man who managed Alberto Del Rio and Jack Swagger, Weed, the people, that guy. He did an interview and said that Cody's gonna regret signing with WWE. He's gonna be, red hot. They're gonna push him for like 1 week, and then like 2 weeks go by, 3, 4, 5, 6. Couple months go by. You know what's gonna happen to his little flame? His little moment in the spotlight. Goodbye. You're in catering, and you're gonna regret. You can't get out of it because you're in a 3-year deal or 5-year deal, whatever it was. Supposedly it's 5 years, $3 million. I'm like, how do you get 5 years, $3 million? That makes no fucking sense. But it is what it is. But yeah, Cody's gonna get his moment at WrestleMania. He's probably gonna beat Seth Rollins, and then after that, what the fuck are they gonna do with him? What the hell are they gonna do with Cody Rhodes on Monday Night Raw? If he stays on Monday Night Raw, assuming he's probably gonna stay on Monday Night Raw, so I don't think he's gonna go to Smackdown. Then again, if he does go to Smackdown, I hope Roman Reigns beats the shit out of him. Because that's our tribal chief. It is what it is. Blah, 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 blah. But yeah, Cody's going to regret going there. And he's going to, he's going to listen to Vince and Bruce Pritchard and Joe Laurinaitis. Those idiots. They'll push him for like a couple weeks and then, hey, Cody, can you get rid of the tattoo? We'll sell your merch, but you can't use the American Nightmare anymore. That's all Cody went back for, is merchandise money. Because WWE is desperate for people at WrestleMania. I'm not saying Cody's gonna save WrestleMania, because he's not. Vince knows AEW is getting red hot this year. Like it was 3 years ago. It's still red hot. What do you think everybody's going to go to AEW now? Because they're getting misused by idiots like Vince McMahon, Bruce Pritchard, John Laurinaitis, Nick Khan. Why do you think Drew McIntyre? Look at Drew McIntyre. I was talking to Prince Idol about this earlier. Look at where Drew McIntyre was. Remember when he left? He left on bad terms. He goes to TNA. Right? He comes back, goes to NXT, wins the title. And then they were supposed to do a program with him and Adam Cole. Never happened. Because he goes right to the main roster. How long did it take him to beat Goldberg and Brock Lesnar and get the, his 2 or 3 world title reigns? How long it took, like, what? 3, 4 years for him to get the belt? In total, like 10, 11 years, like the same thing with Lashley. It took him like 10, 11 years to get the world title. Twice. It's like you leave, you get released, you go somewhere, you're red hot, and then like, hey, I'll come back. Or you leave, and then Vince, like 5, 6 months later, it's like, hey, Vince calls you up, it's like, hey, we're sorry, we'll bring you back, we'll give you a push. And then next thing you know, back out the door. They'll bring you back, and next thing you know, you're in catering, and after that, you're released. That's what's happening to Drew McIntyre. He comes back, barely any pop. Barely did anything. He gets into a thing with, a tag team with Dolph Ziggler to win the tag titles. Then he turns face. And then he beats Goldberg. Well, he beats Brock, then Goldberg. He was red hot, but the ratings didn't matter on Monday Night Raw. Then he loses to Lashley. Then he's really stuck in upper mid-card to main event level, hell, basically. And then now look at him. He's on Smackdown, facing off against jerks like Jinder Mahal. And Shiggy, and Mad Crap Moss and Happy Slappy, get the fuck out of here, Corbin. When he really should be going after Roman and the world title. He's supposedly getting a world title shot next week in Brooklyn, New York, at the Barclays Center. I don't know if that's going to be on the show. It's going to be, dark match, after the show. Most likely after the show. But who's going to win that. Roman's going to obviously win that, obviously. And I agree with what Prince Idol told me. We talked off air. I agreed with Prince. Prince said that Drew McIntyre is most likely going to get released pretty soon. If he's not going to be the one to beat Roman, who is? Cody? No. Anybody on that SmackDown roster? Nope. So, if it's not going to be Cody, if Drew's not going to beat Roman when Roman probably wins at WrestleMania and unifies the belt, make it that one big gold belt that was leaked out, which is basically the WWE title bigger with the blue trim for SmackDown, for the Universal title. It was one big fucking belt. And Roman continues on his triumphant record-breaking reign. Probably gets close to 2 years. And if they do go with Drew to beat him at maybe SummerSlam or the UK, I would think maybe the UK pay-per-view in September, then they'll keep him. But if not, then get rid of him, and Drew will just go right to Tony Khan and be a humongous star there. But, we'll see what happens with that. But they're going to release a lot of people after WrestleMania. I think Jinder Mahal is on the list. Shanky's on the list. I wouldn't be surprised if Veer's on the list because he's still ain't coming to Raw. They'll probably get rid of the 24/7 idiots, like Dana Brooke and Tamina. Maybe Akira Tozawa's on that list. I would hate Reggie to be on that list. I really like Reggie. I don't want him to be on that list. I would push Reggie to the moon. Let him go after the United States title. Just don't have him in that fucking worthless fucking piece of tin called the 24/7 Olive Garden title. That title should be fucking destroyed at WrestleMania. And Reggie should be the last one to hold it. Then he's like, fuck this belt. Drops it the next night on Raw. It's like, I don't need this belt. This belt is worthless. That's what I would do. I would win the belt, and I'm like, you know what? I would come out on the next night on Raw. If I have to defend the title, win, obviously. Then I would cut a fucking shoot promo. It's like, I don't need this belt. I don't need to listen to the yes men in the back. It's like, I don't need this title. Or I'll bring out a new title, call it the Extreme title or something like that. It's like, this is the title that matters. Not the WWE title, not the Universal title, not the United States Intercontinental Tag Team belts. This is the title that matters. I'll do a Shane Douglas. You know what I mean? Drop that fucking worthless piece of fucking shit. 24/7 title. They can all kiss my ass! You know? Because I'm not a sports entertainer. Like Chris Jericho. I'm a fucking wrestler, goddammit. Because I love the sport of professional wrestling. Not sports entertainment. Because wrestling is a sport, motherfuckers. Nick will tell you firsthand. Wrestling is a sport. It's not entertainment. It's bullshit entertainment. Sports entertainment is garbage. Wrestling is a sport. And if you don't believe me, you can go on my TKC Reborn channel, episode 193, and explain my whole thing about wrestling is a sport. And that's all I gotta say. And, that's all I gotta say. We'll move on. But yeah, Cody's gonna get shit on when he's only got one person to blame. Himself. That's it. Because AEW's doing fine without him. That's it. You understand. We'll move on. Okay, Nick says if Cody goes back to AEW, he's gonna get shitted on. Most likely. Because they're not going to give him his EVP status. They're not going to give him the booking status. He wanted to be the booker. They're not going to give that to him. Tony Khan and the Bucks and Kenny, they're not going to say, oh, Cody, we're sorry. We'll give you whatever you want. You helped build this company 4 years ago. We'll give you what you want. We'll give you more money. We'll give you this and that. I'm not going to give that shit to him. It's like, they're gonna say, you turned on us! You turned on the people! And you went back to fucking Vince McMahon who treated you like shit! And look what happened! He still treated you like shit! He punished you for going to AEW! Like they're doing to Drew McIntyre, they're doing to Jinder Mahal and everybody else that left and then came back. You think they came back just like, oh, we're sorry, we're gonna give you a push. We're gonna give you a title here and there. Next thing you know, where are you? In catering. And you want out? You ask for a release, something. You get the Mustafa Ali treatment. We're not gonna release you. We're gonna keep you in your contract. We just won't pay you. What do you think Mustafa Ali is now? He's home in Chicago with his wife and kids. We're just waiting for his fucking contract to end. So he can go to AEW or control your narrative, EC3's promotion, or go to MOW, Impact, Ring of Honor, Japan. He's just waiting for the day that contract is up. And I can't wait for the day he goes on television and just destroys fucking Vince McMahon in a shoot. Let him fucking curse up a storm. Because that guy, I just treated him like shit. Got the bump for Kofi Kingston, Mustafa Ali could have been WWE champion. Could have been, I didn't say he was, but that was supposed to be his spot, and then Kofi took it from him because Mustafa Ali got an eye injury, and then his career went down the shitter. It is what it is. But yeah, Cody goes back to AEW. I don't think the fans are going to welcome him with open arms. Hey, Cody, you're back. Yeah, great to see you. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. But it is what it is. That's it. Alright, we got I don't know if this is a troll, but it's a newcomer, I guess. Steve Cabana. Are you related to Colt Cabana? I hope not. Because as we all know, Colt Cabana, Colt Cabana, the man who sucks dick. So, if you're related to him, then you probably suck dick too. But it is what it is. Anyway, he says, Nick, that makes no sense. You mean if he goes back to WWE because WWE treated him like crap? But then again, people only care about a fat paycheck. Pretty much. But Nick has a point. Nick has a point. If Cody goes back to goes back to AEW, they're gonna shit on him. Like he's gonna do, like what he's gonna do in WWE. They're gonna shit on him. Vince is gonna be like, we're sorry, for what happened. We released you. We didn't give you what you want. Now we're gonna bring you in. We're gonna give you some money. Give you some merchandise thing. We're gonna do everything. For your father with a Dusty Cup at WrestleMania. Shit like that. He'll make a lot of money with merchandise, maybe, but what's he gonna do on Monday Night Raw? Or SmackDown? What's he gonna do? After WrestleMania, what's he gonna do? You give him some dream matches like Cody Rhodes versus Edge, Cody Rhodes versus Roman, Cody versus AJ Styles, Cody versus Drew McIntyre, something like that. Maybe. But I guarantee you, it's probably six months to probably a year from now, we won't be talking about Cody Rhodes that much. Probably talking about Cody should go back to AEW, go to TNA, or go to Ring of Honor, or go back to Japan, or retire. His little star, no pun intended, with Stardust, his little star is gonna fade. It's like Jeff Hardy says, his star's gonna fade away and classify himself as obsolete. Obsolete! You know what? And then he's gonna be obsolete. And then, you know what Vince is gonna do? Delete! 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 Get out of here! That's it. You're gone. Go back to where you came from. It is what it is. I don't even think the fans are gonna, give him a humongous pop at WrestleMania. I can only imagine what commentary is gonna say. He don't work here! He's dashing. Notice they kind of drop dashing, they drop nightmare. Alright, Lauren's on her way in. Okay. So we got the crew, most of it. But it is what it is. But, to Steve Cabana, I will say this. I mean, you and Nick have great points. I'm not going to bash you for that. But I agree. Cody's going to probably, if he goes back to AEW, he might get shit on. By the fans and Tony Khan and the Bucks, of course. And maybe Kenny. Because there was, there was tension, before he even left. With Cody. Cody wanted this, Bucks wanted that, I don't think they're gonna mend their relationship if Cody goes back there. I just have a feeling he's gonna get shit on. And I really don't think he's gonna be doing well in WWE after WrestleMania. He'll probably be a distant memory. He'll fade away and classify himself as obsolete. Obsolete. Mm-hmm. He'll be an obsolete mule on Monday Night Raw. Just listening to whatever Vince says. They're not going to give him what he wants. It is what it is. Alright, Nick says, I mean, the AEW fans will shit on Cody and call him a traitor. Basically, they're doing that now, Nick. And then WWE marks, and those shills, it's like, oh, the AEW marks are up in a uproar, calling Cody a traitor, and this and that. They're pissed off. It is what it is. I personally don't care if Cody's going back to WWE. I don't care. You want to go back to Vince? You want to go back to a boss that treated you like shit? I wouldn't do that. I'd rather move on and go to somebody else, you know what I mean? And did they shit on me there? I'll go somewhere else. I'm not going to go back to a boss that treated me like shit. I would go to New Japan. Because, they love Cody in Japan. they kind of love Cody in Ring of Honor. I don't know about Impact. I don't know if you want to go back there, but I don't know if we'll go to MOW or hook up with, with EC3 and his promotion. Even though we can't use super kicks and tope suicidas and Canadian destroyers and shit like that. I mean, what the fuck? Derek Bateman, what the fuck is wrong with you? You can't use super kicks and tope suicidas. You can't do this and that. What the fuck can you do in your promotion? So your promotion sucks. Fucking EC3 and Titan, Braun Strowman. Killer Cross is there. You can't do a fucking super kick? We're gonna use a 1905 schoolboy to win? As your finisher? Come on now. I'm in control of your narrative. What's your finisher? 1905 sleeper. What? It's like saying the Bucks go to control your narrative and they can't even do a super kick party! The fans are like, we want to see some super kicks! I want to see a tope suicida from Nick Jackson! Or Matt Jackson. I want to see a Canadian destroyer by P.D. Williams! Can't get that in that shit promotion. Come on. Fuck that. Fuck EC3, man. Fuck him. But it is what it is. Nick says, I am willing to give Control Your Narrative Wrestling a chance. Yeah, I will too, but I still, like I said, they're not going to let people use, use a super kick. They can't dive over the top rope with a tope suicida. They can't do a Canadian destroyer. Certain other moves they can't use. I mean, what the fuck is this? What is this?
Excuse me, is this basic? Now, why would we use something so primitive as basic?
Golden Boy reference. Why would you go to a promotion where you can't use half your moveset? I'm like, fuck you, Derek Bateman. I'm gonna go to fucking MOW. I'll go to AEW. I'll go to Japan. And, Mr. Miyamoto knows me personally. Oh, Mr. Miyamoto-san, yes. Sign me for 5 million yen. Yes. And give me all the Asian women you can. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Then we have sushi later. I'm like, well, me and Mr. Miyamoto, we'll go to Applebee's. Or TGI Fridays in Tokyo. I don't eat sushi. Well, that kind of sushi, the actual food. I got my own sushi. But it is what it is. That's all I gotta say. But yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't work for somebody like Derek Bateman. Get the fuck out of here. Can't use a stupid fucking simple move as a super kick. I figured I would personally work for Matt Tremont or go to CCW, even though they're not extreme anymore. CCW is basically a shell of its former self. I know it's still Combat Zone Wrestling, but it's not the CCW we know from 2002 up to 2018-ish. Not the same. Basically, the CCW is kind of like Ring of Honor. Even though Ring of Honor does have some extreme elements to it. They do have blood in certain matches here and there, but, they're not, it is what it is. And that's that. Speaking of Ring of Honor, I want to bring this up. Supercard of Honor, 2 weeks from yesterday. April the 1st on pay-per-view. The card is starting to get formulated, starting to form a little bit, not too much. Besides Gresham and Bandito for the unified Ring of Honor title, the OGK is coming back, Matt Taven, and, Mike Bennett and Maria Kanellis Bennett, those idiots. Vincent, Honor No More is probably going to come back to Ring of Honor. Plus some, Ninja Mac from GCW, some other guys. I think Blake Christensen is going to be there from GCW. Maybe some AEW guys are going to be there because Tony Khan's booking the whole thing. Well, another match that did get booked is for the Ring of Honor Tag Team belts. And it's going to be an amazing match that should have happened maybe months ago, years ago maybe. It's going to be the Briscoe brothers, Mark and Jay, defending the belts against, well, we said a mystery opponent. And remember when I talked about this months ago? I said it's probably going to be FTR from what happened at Final Battle. Well, I was right. Very horrorous myself for that one. So it's going to be Briscoes versus FTR for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team belts. Oh, I can't wait for that shit. I can't wait for that match. It's going to be awesome. Like, not you, Mike. Not you. Stay there. But you said my name! Why do you keep saying awesome? You bring up my name. Mike, I said the match is going to be awesome. It's not talking about you, Mike. But I'm awesome! Mike, every time I say awesome, don't come to my show. But at least say hi to Nick. Hi, Nick! Okay, get out of here. Get out of here. Put your pants back on. The guy's a fucking lunatic, Nick. He's your best friend, too. I don't know why. What do you see in Mike Awesome there, Mike? Nick. It is what it is. Back. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. But yeah, I can't wait for that match. Supercard of Honor is going to probably be way better than SmackDown. I don't think, maybe, well, besides The Undertaker at the Hall of Fame, I think Supercard of Honor might be the show of the night on April 1st. Not SmackDown. Not even Rampage. That's kind of dumb, though, but, you have Supercard of Honor the same night as SmackDown, the Hall of Fame, and a taped Rampage. Kind of might get swallowed up. Well, Rampage especially is going to get swallowed up. But Supercard of Honor is going to be on at the same time as SmackDown and probably the last hour of Rampage. Well, Rampage goes on the air, I should say. But I still think it's going to be a tremendous, stupendous show. The first pay-per-view back from hiatus. I mean, you got two great matches like that. I mean, come on. I can only imagine what else is going to be on the card and who else would be appearing on that show. I don't even have a finalized card yet, besides those two matches. I don't know if Deonna Purrazzo is going to be there to defend her Ring of Honor Women's title against who. I don't know. I don't even know if the six-man tag team belts are going to be defended. I don't even know who even holds those belts now. I forget, I think at the last six-man tag team champions, I thought it was Shane Taylor Promotions, but I think they lost the belts to, I forget who. The TV title, I think Dragon Lee still has. I think PCO probably be back. That crazy fuck. Yeah, we'll probably see something like that. Deonna Purrazzo versus, I don't know who. Maybe Angelina Love or Mandy Leone. I don't know. I don't know what other matches Tony Khan has in his mind. And what people he can get on the show. So, I know we got 2 weeks there, Tony. Come on. Can we get a finalized card going in about the next 2 weeks? Come on. Well, really this weekend and all next week and part of early WrestleMania week, you gotta finalize a goddamn card. I don't want to be bored watching two great matches and then the rest of the card's like, eh. it is what it is, and that's all I gotta say. But I think Super Carnival is gonna be, no pun intended, awesome. That's it. It is what it is. All right, we'll move on. All right, Nick says, "Hey Mike, powerbombed anyone lately?" Well, I have to ask. Mike, get back here. What do you want, Gilmore? I'm trying to have a drink of New Jack, motherfucker. Well, fuck New Jack, first of all. Get that psych away from me, motherfucker. Stick it up your ass. Yeah, Mike, your best friend Nick asked you if you powerbombed anybody lately. Anybody we know? No. No? I mean, you're awesome. I mean, you should be powerbombing guys like Big John Studd or, Big Van Vader. He's up there now. Scott Hall, baby. I don't know. I just haven't had the time. What the fuck have you been doing besides drinking with New Jack? Now, don't tell me you went back to Mae Young and got get those gummy blowjobs, fuck her in the ass and make her humble and shit. Don't tell me you did that. No comment, Gilmore. What? God damn it. Oh, this guy. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. Oh, my head hurts. I gotta be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Oy. Alright. Had to turn down the thermostat and use the bathroom at the same time. It's hot in here, because I'm here. But I digress. Alright, but yeah, Mike hasn't powerbombed anybody lately, so sorry. Anyway, alright, Prince Idol says, hashtag the doors. Well, obviously. Hack the doors. Chief, Mojo Rising. Hey, Miss Smiley Face. This one's for you. From Chief Mojo Rising. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Yeah, the movie is just amazing. Val Kilmer played a great John Morrison. Looked just like him, like, holy shit! It's his clone! Great movie, The Doors. Great, just fucking amazing. Loved it. I wish there was a sequel, but can't do that. People are strange when you're a stranger. I have another Door shirt. I can't find it though. I think it's was another one with John Morrison on the shirt, and then on the back has the lyrics to, I think, People Are Strange. I think it is. I gotta look for it. But I have two shirts, this one and another one. We'll move on from there. But yeah, I love the Doors. That's it. Anyway, we move on. Alright, Lauren's here, the tribal queen of the chat. She says, sorry, late was cooking. What were you cooking? Were you cooking, something for Titus Catering? I know your mom, but, just keep cooking. I already had my lunch. I'm gonna have my dinner later. Because, Mrs. went out to play some bingo! Gather round, children. Had a dog. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Had a dog. Yeah. Bingo was his name. Oh, yeah. Yeah. But it's imagine Bingo as B-I-B-I-N-G-O. Bingo was his name. Oh, that would be a great cover. B-I-N-G-O. maybe my good friend Leo, Mr. Frog Leap Studios, man. If you haven't heard of Leo, I forgot his last name, but the channel is called Frog Leap. I think it's called Frog Leap Studios. He does a lot of metal covers of different songs and shit. He did Brass Monkey. He did Africa by Toto, which is just amazing shit. He just did Milkshake by what's her name? I forgot what her name is, but the song that goes, "My milkshake brings little boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours." Stuff like that. He metalized it. It was just, awesome stuff. I hope he does some Weird Al like parodies. He does Weird Al like he does UHF or something like, "We got it all on UHF." I would think Weird Al would like that. Weird Al's is legendary. But eat it, grab some ham and eggs and beat it. Stuff like that. We are Devo. I like Weird Al. Weird Al's awesome. He needs to come back and make some new parodies. Getting sick of half of these songs nowadays. But it is what it is. Weird Al is an awesome guy. It is. Alright, so we got that. But yeah, check out Frog Leaf Studios on YouTube. You'll thank me later for it. Just saying. Anyway, okay. Nick says, "Hey, Lauren." Lauren's like, "Hey, Nick. Hey, Bubba. Hey, Petey. Bubba. Bubba Ray Dudley? Oh, you mean, I assume you mean, Prince. Yeah. Bubba. Hubba Bubba? No. Bubba the Love Sponge? No. This is Bubba. It is what it is. Alright, we're gonna get to your Smackdown Rampage review in just a couple minutes, but just wanted to shoot the shit for a little bit, and then we'll get there. Alright, Lauren says, "Tamina and Natalya are lifers. They ain't going anywhere." They should be going, leaving. Get them out of here. But, Vince gotta have Natalya and Tamina and catering with Dana Brooke, and Naomi making those cookies and whatever else they make. Since Titus is injured, yeah, he injured himself. I don't know how, but, probably make, he was on the grill and he burnt himself and he got injured. Like, "Oh, I'm injured, I can't fight." But he did say he wants to make a comeback into, go back into the ring and shit. I'm like, what are you gonna do, dude? Titus will go to the ring, fall his way in, getting into the ring. Then he'll have a match and win with a frying pan of love. Doink! If you don't get the frying pan of love reference, there's something wrong with you. You need to play Final Fantasy IV a little bit more. You'll get the reference when you play the game. When you play the game, there's a part where I forget who says it, but says it hits him. I think that it's a female character hits one of the main characters over the head with a frying pan of love. Doink. But yeah. Final Fantasy IV is a great game. Not the greatest game in the series, but it is what it is. I still think, and I will keep saying this till the day I die, Final Fantasy VII is probably the greatest video game RPG in the entire world. In the series and in the entire world on PlayStation 2. You can't beat Final Fantasy VII. With Sephiroth and, just fucking amazing. The remake's even good. Great. It's great. The first part of the game is great. Now they're about to put out the second part. Stupidly, I don't know why, on PlayStation 5. Come on, give the PlayStation 4 some more love. You gotta put the second part on PlayStation 4, dude. Come on. And then we all know Final Fantasy 16 is going to be on PlayStation 5. So, going to have to, save up my money and try to find somewhere I can get a PlayStation 5. Well, unless you want to donate it to me, but not a used version, like, just buy it from me. But this what it is. We move on. Oh, but yeah, Tamina and Natalya. Nobody cares about those idiots. But we'll talk about those two idiots in a little bit on the Smackdown review. Yeah, but anyway, we move on. Okay, Nick says, do you smell the Lauren is cooking? It doesn't matter what Lauren is cooking. She might be cooking a mean steak. What do you know, Nick? Come on. You gotta feed, the indie people, Maybe, we should ask Trent, Lauren's best friend Trent, what Lauren may be cooking. I don't know. I'm just joking. I'm just kidding. Okay. But yeah. I don't know what she's cooking. Alright, Lauren laughs at Nick. Nick says, Kellis? Yeah, Kellis. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. She was brief. I don't know if she's still married to him, but she was married to Nas. I think had a kid. I don't know if they're still married or they broke up. I still don't even think she looks that good, but, I haven't seen pictures of her in a while. I don't know if her milkshake brings all the boys to the yard again anymore. It is what it is. That's pretty much that. Happy belated birthday to Taichi in New Japan. Just want to point that out. Speaking of New Japan, sadly Sonata got hurt thanks to Will Ospreay, that bastard. And he's like, I didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, Sonata's gonna be out in a while now. I don't know how long, but they showed the match with him and Tanahashi on Thursday night on Access TV. 43,000 views. $43,000 views for New Japan on Thursday night on Access TV. Right after, right before, and then before that, Impact, you're gonna laugh at this, guys. 68,000 views, something like that. 69,000 views for Impact this week. Fucking horrible. Freaking AEW got 993,000 views for Dynamite this week. I think NXT got what did NXT do? I think it was over 600,000. Raw I think did a 1.7. But damn, 68,000 views for Impact. And like I said, I like to see Poston kind of defend that. Oh, but AEW Wrestling still sucks. TNA's got a better roster. Yeah, okay. Who's the number one star besides Moose in that company? Moose is your champion, and you're on a network like Access TV, which basically nobody has, and you're getting 68,000 views, and you wonder why you want to leave that company, that channel. Where are you gonna go? You were better off on Pop. At least you were getting, Pop. People get Pop on Dish and DirecTV and Optimum and shit like that, but nobody has Access TV unless you have Dish. And I don't know if it's on DirecTV, but it's not on Optimum, I know that. Even in the Northeast, to wherever you may live. That's why he's doing 68,000 views or 100,000 views. Because it's on Access, I still think, they should have never let Pop. They were doing so good on Pop for like 2-3 years. They should have really went back to Spike TV. I don't even know if Spike TV's around anymore. You know? But yeah, Impact sucks. I think everybody should just. I think Vince is gonna buy that shit, and then just like disintegrate it like he did it with ECW. It is what it is. Anyway. Okay, Lauren says Tony Khan give him ROH. Well, he already got Ring of Honor. He's booking Supercard of Honor. He's booking the TV shows, which is gonna be weekly, which is awesome, great. It's always weekly. But I don't know if it's gonna be. They're probably gonna do the same thing that they always been doing with the Ring of Honor TV tapings. Like it'll be just like they'll do the tapings and then you'll see it like 4 weeks in advance. I'm like, you'll see Ring of Honor is like, hey, that was like 4 weeks ago or 4 months ago. He's not the champ. But yeah, they're probably gonna still do that. But it's gonna be better production, which is great. But I think they're gonna just do the tapings, in Baltimore. Where they've been doing it. I mean, they're not gonna go on a road like they used to do back in the day, during the Sinclair days, and even before Sinclair, where they would just go on the road. They go to Philly, they go to the Hammersmith. The Grand Ballroom. They go to Terminal 5, which is a sucky place to go. And they did TV tapings there. And they go to Baltimore, in Florida, they go on the road and do tapings. They have a main show, like Glory by Honor or something like that. Next night, they do TV tapings. But I don't know if they're going to do that. But Tony Khan did say that, there's going to be TV tapings. It's going to be a weekly show. Where, I don't know. They're not with Sinclair anymore, thank the Lord! So, I think, we're going to see the TV tapings on ringofhonorwrestling.com. Not on, the Sinclair Broadcasting Network, which nobody has. Or on, like, Comet, or something like that. Or Pursuit! Something like that. But yeah, I think the TV tapings are going to be probably on the website. There was a rumor they were going to go to Peacock, but there was another rumor that we're going to be on the USA Network. I don't know about that. I would since Tony Khan owns the fucking company, why don't you put it on TNT or TBS? How about this? Friday Night Wrestling, 9 o'clock, Ring of Honor, 10 o'clock, Rampage. On TNT. I know somebody would probably be preempted with basketball, maybe some baseball in October. What else? The NCAA tournament. But yeah, I would put Ring of Honor on fucking TNT or TBS. What night, I don't know, but I don't think they should go Wednesday night and have, Dynamite from 8 to 10 and then Ring of Honor from 10 to 11. I don't know if they'll do that, but I would put them on either Friday night, before or I don't know about after. I don't think they should go after Rampage. I would put it on before Rampage, like 9 o'clock, and then go right into Rampage. And there you go, 9 to 11. Ring of Honor and Rampage. There you go. I don't know if the ratings would be good, for that, but, it'd be nice for that Ring of Honor, be on TNT or be on TBS and get like 500,000 views on a Friday night at 9 o'clock. But, that's what I would do if I was Tony Khan. You want the TV tapings? Put them on the same network as Dynamite and Rampage. Put them on TBS or TNT. Don't put them on YouTube. Because I don't know how many views they would get. Even though, not Rampage, Dark and Elevation, barely get around 100,000 views. You want to have Ring of Honor doing 100,000 views on YouTube every week? I mean, it's not up to me. It's up to Tony Khan now. But it is what it is. Oh, boy. All right. Nick says maybe Titus slid into something at catering. That's why he's injured. Probably. Probably somebody dropped the mashed potatoes and, he was walking. Whoops! He was probably giving Jinder my balls like, a beef, a nice juicy steak. And then, somebody maybe Veer dropped this plate of mashed potatoes, and he just slipped and fell. Broke his neck or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. It is what it is. Oh, God. Anyway. Alright, Nick says it's probably sour or dry milk. Probably. Anyway, Lauren says, Matt Cardona, that fucking asshole. He's a fucking asshole, that guy. Fuck Matt Cardona. Woo, woo, woo. The guy has 6 titles. 6. And the only one of relevance is the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. Everything else is garbage. The Impact Digital Championship. Worthless title. I don't know what the other 4 belts are. I could care less. But at least he has a smoking hot wife in Chelsea Green, who trolled the fans into thinking that she had a broken arm again. I don't have a broken arm, look at me, I'm fine. Nice troll job there, bitch. It is what it is. Move on. Okay, Lawrence says, yeah, it is. Oh, it is on, it is on cable. Access is on Optimum? I didn't know that. I have it on the Rich Man's Cable. That's why I watched the last Thursday night. I didn't watch Impact, unless my demon bride, Rosemary, my demon assassin, my demon bride, every time she's on, turn it on, turn it off. Get your nice 5-10 minutes of the prophecy, and that's it. Goodbye. This is what it is. That's the only reason I watch Impact, besides Josh Alexander and Honor No More, and a Bullet Club, of course. Too sweet me for the love of God. Jay White's Bullet Club. That's the only reason I would even watch Impact. But, Chase is live. Okay, I might go on Chase's stream later. I don't know if I'll go on the panel, but so I don't want to, have certain people there that hate my guts. I don't care if it's Hiroshi Maru or anybody else. I'll just blast them a new asshole. But it is what it is. We move on. But yeah, Lawrence's Cable, Dish, and Direct has Access TV. Okay. But I have it on the Rich Man's Dish, so. But I don't have to watch New Japan on New Japan. I don't have to watch on Access TV because I get it for free on New Japan World. Why I get it for free? Because why? Me and Mr. Miyamoto, like that. Not like that. You know what I mean? But yeah. I get New Japan World for free, and you bastards have to pay $15 for it. Same thing with Ring of Honor, when I'm on Honor Club for free, so. Because I'm Mr. VIP. We'll move on. Lawrence says, duh, he can't. Tony Khan is Impact, Ring of Honor, New Japan. Obviously. Tony Khan's a busy man. He's got 3 promotions he's fucking working with. So yeah. So Tony Khan and Mr. Miyamoto were working together, you know. Tony Khan, give me a job. Move on. Okay, Lauren says, NWA, MOW, GCW are the only ones aren't scooped up yet by a major TV network. Well, NWA was on YouTube. They're still kind of on YouTube. You know, they'll once in a while they'll put on a full match like they did with they did put on Cardona and Trevor Murdoch when Matt Cardona won the belt. They put on the whole match. But every so often they'll put like little clips in here and there on the NWA YouTube channel. They don't put on Power anymore like they used to do like a year ago. No more full episodes of Power. But it is what it is. MOW, yeah, they should get a deal. I don't know with who. Yeah, but GCW is on YouTube, and they get a lot of people watching JCW. Not certain matches with GCW and the promos that they do. But yeah, JCW gets a lot of love from on YouTube when they do certain events that GCW runs. But yeah, once in a while they'll do some highlights of certain shows on the GCW YouTube channel. But yeah, I would love GCW to get a major TV deal. I don't know with who. Maybe ESPN. I don't know about that, but maybe MOW can get ESPN. But I don't know. There's not that many major networks that want wrestling. Just look at the USA Network. Monday Night Raw is the only good thing on the USA Network. Same thing with Sci-Fi when they go. Well, not as much when they go to Sci-Fi. But, they barely get that many views. But Sci-Fi really doesn't have like a #1 show. They just show old sci-fi movies or new series and stuff like that. So I don't know if I really don't think like MOW will go to Sci-Fi or like GCW will go to Sci-Fi. But you never know. But I would love for GCW to get a major TV deal. But we'll move on. We'll see what happens with that. All right, Prince Idol's back. He says, hashtag the girls are rocking out with the Pootangs out here at the Palace of Wisdom. Damn it, I gotta go to Dallas. I gotta hang out with the Prince one day, if I ever go to Dallas. The missus has relatives in the Texas area. I don't know what part of Texas, but I think it's Houston, maybe, I think. But if I do plan on someday going to Texas, so if I'm in Texas, I'll call Prince up and say, hey, let's go hang out at the Palace of Wisdom with the ladies. Well, if you ever want to come to the greatest city in the world, not the greatest, but if you want to come up to Brooklyn, go ahead. Me, you, Nick, and Lauren would have a great, and the missus, of course. And we'll go to a bar, hang out, shoot the shit, talk wrestling, just talk about anything. And have a good old time. But, But yeah, I would love to go to Dallas. Meet the Prince and his lovely wife, Savannah. Maybe his cousin. In person, actually, not like I said before, that maybe I might get a sit-down interview with Mr. Shane Strickland. Possibly. We're working things out. We're doing things behind the scenes here at the, on the channels. Channels, I should say. But yeah, I would love to hang out with the Prince one day, I think Nick would too, and Lauren already knows him, so we'll see. But yeah, I would love to go to the Palace of Wisdom. I don't know if it's like, you know, the Kingdom of Extreme, but, you know, it is what it is. Move on. I'm just kidding. Okay. Prince Idol says, I'm crazy like Axl Rose. I'm pretty like Prince. I'm cool by Jimi Hendrix. And I love poetry by Jim Morrison. I'm a rebel Billy Idol, but most of all, I'm just Prince Idol. Then he has the 420. Oh, you're a maniac. You know. You're a maniac and I'm an animal. This was. Anyway, alright, Prince says, hey Nick, how you doing, bro? And Nick says, doing pretty good. Also, Prince Idol says, I'll be coming to New York soon. Savannah's from New Jersey. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, we should all hang out someday, you know? Just let me know. I'll see if the missus is available. You know, call Nick, call Norm. We'll all somehow meet up somewhere, maybe in New York City. You know, we'll meet at Dave & Buster's or something like that. Or maybe meet at Applebee's or something like that. Bring Swerve with you. We'll all have a great time. And if Swerve has the connections, hey, you know, if Swerve has the connections, maybe, you know, you never know. Somebody could be working for AEW. Then I might have to move to Jacksonville. No, there's nothing wrong with Jacksonville, but it is what it is. But yeah, you know, if Swerve can, you know, talk to Tony Khan, it's like, hey, you know, we got this guy named Peter Gilmore. He's great on YouTube. Just sign him up. I'll take Tony Khan's billions of dollars. Billions of dollars, billions of dollars, billions of dollars! I'll be making more money than I'm making right now, dude. But it is what it is. But yeah, if Swerve can hook me up, I would be his best friend for life. I'll be his manager. No, I won't. Yeah, but I would love to come out with him, though, one day, you know, on Dynamite. It's like, who's this guy? I don't know who this guy is. All the fans are like, who the hell is this guy? You'll know my name. I guarantee it, in the next few years, you will know my name. The Extreme Icon, that's what I am. God damn it. Anyway, okay, Prince Idol says, Savannah just said, hanging out with me is like hanging out with Lenny Kravitz. Hashtag let love rule. Okay, that's cool. Oh, you gonna go her way there, Prince? See what I did there? It is what it is. And that's it. Alright, now we wasted like over an hour and 18 minutes of bullshitting, but that's what we do here. We don't bullshit. We talk wrestling. We talk wrestling. We don't bullshit. We don't do drama shit like other people do. But we'll move on from there. Alright, let's quickly get to your Smackdown and Rampage reviews, because I wasted way more than enough time. But if you like it, good. If you don't, fuck you, man. That's it. Alright, let's get to Rampage. And Rampage was late last night, like 35 last night after the fucking NCAA tournament. So I DVR'd it, and I got all the show, and then it cut off right when Keith Lee and Max Caster were fighting. So I should have put it on for more than the time that I recorded it for. But next time I'll do that. But anyway, Rampage was alright, nothing great. We had the main event of, like I said, Keith Lee and Max Caster, which is alright. We had some other segments here and there, but we started off the night, besides the opening sequence, and once again, we're from the Freeman Auditorium, Freeman Coliseum, excuse me, in San Antonio, Texas, and our commentary team, as always, the man behind the mask, Excalibur, the FTW champion Ricky Starks, Chris Jericho and Mr. Red Hook Brother, Brooklyn Brother, Red Hook Brother, Taz. Red Hook Brother. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so we had that. Alright, so we get to our first match right away. No, and once again, no entrances. Because, well, they did show the entrances on the YouTube channel for the first match, actually, I think. But anyway, we started with the Butcher against Darby Allin, who had It's Stink at ringside, and Butcher came out with Ali the Bunny and the Blade. So, got that. Alright, so the match was alright. They go back and forth. Jericho mentioned on commentary how hand injury could hurt Butcher's music career. I don't even know what Butcher sang. Okay. I know he had a knee injury, that's why he was out for so long. But anyway, so we got a hard clothesline, drops Darby. They go to the outside, Butcher starts glaring at Sting. Oh man, those two behemoths I would love to see in a match. 62-year-old Sting against, I don't know how old Butcher is. It's probably like 50 the way that guy looks. He's a great wrestler, but the guy looks fucking old as fuck. What is. Alright, we come back, the Butcher puts on a Texas cloverleaf. Hey, we're in Texas, why not a Texas cloverleaf? Why not? Darby gets the ropes. Butcher then picks him up on the floor, swings him into the barricade and the steps. Ow! But Darby fights back up, knocks the Butcher down to get back the momentum. He sets up for the coffin drop, and he hits it from the top to the floor. Then the referee, I forgot who the referee was, I think it was Rick Knox. He starts counting them out. And Darby gets in the ring before the 10 count, so he wins by count out. Something you rarely see in AEW these days. So Darby wins the match by count out at 10:41. Match itself was alright. Gave it 3 out of 5 stars. Afterwards, the AFO come out. Andrade, Private Party, Jose, Jose Jalapeno on a stick. No. They all come out. They have the numbers game all ready to go. Then the Hardys come out. Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy, dude. They come out for the save. Matt calls Andrade chicken shit. He says, "Hey, why don't you guys fight? Let's go right now." So the AFO kind of tease going into the ring, and then they back off. So Matt says, "Well, since you're not going to fight us now," he offers a challenge for an 8-man Texas Tornado match in Austin, Texas, of all places. Why not? Texas Tornado match in Texas. So it's going to be an 8-man Texas Tornado match. It's going to be the Hardy Boys, or the Hardys, and Sting and Darby taking on Private Party and the Butcher and the Blade on Dynamite. I thought you said Dark, but it's on Dynamite. They actually advertised it on Friday Night Rampage. So it's going to be on Wednesday night in Austin, Texas. An 8-man Texas Tornado style match. I haven't seen one of those in a while. But we'll see what happens with that on Dynamite this Wednesday. Let me move on. Alright, after that, we go to a segment with the fat-faced dipshit himself, Dan Lambert, and Paige Van Zandt and her husband there. Dan Lambert talks about winning the TNT title. You didn't win, dipshit. Scorpio Sky gave the other title to you. You didn't earn that title. You didn't fight for that title. You just got it. Because they don't want to have anything to do with the second title. Which is good. Get rid of that title. Just make it one belt. But they should have done when Sammy won it back from Cody. Just saying. Alright, so they talk about that. And Paige Van Zandt starts talking about Ty Conti. But they're kind of worried that signing Paige Van Zandt's contract on her ass basically gave the contract an STD. I don't know about that. I know Sammy and Ty Conti are fucking every fucking day. I mean, come on. Wouldn't you love that? Love to bang Ty Conti every fucking day? I would. I'm not Sammy Guevara. I'm not a Spanish god. I'm an Italian god, but, you know. Yeah, Sammy's happy. So, Sammy and Ty are happy. They're probably going to get married. Have beautiful Spanish Latino kids. Yeah, it is what it is. And if you hate them being together, fuck you. And that's that. Alright, so I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Alright, match number 2, Layla Hirsch, legit Layla Hirsch, taking on Red Velvet from your mama's kitchen in Miami, Florida. So we get that. Not much of a match. An 8-minute suckfest. Layla Hirsch goes for her turnbuckle connector. That, you know, that weapon she has. But then we see Chris Statlander come out, who looks completely different, not the alien we used to know. Boop. She's got different gear, and most of her face is not painted like it used to be. So it's a new look Chris Statlander, like circa WSU days, or Shine and Shimmer days, or Indie days, you want to will. Anyway, she goes to the distraction, which leads to Red Velvet hitting a spinning kick to face. 1, 2, 3, she gets the win. In exactly 8 minutes. So, match wasn't anything to write home about. So, I gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars. But, you know, the ever-growing Chris Statlander legit Layla Hirsch feud continues on. When they're going to have a match? Don't know. But it's going to happen most likely on Rampage. Or if not, maybe they'll keep going all the way to Double or Nothing. I don't know. Or a special show, maybe I would say Battle of the Belts, but there's no belt involved. But it is what it is. So I get that. So like I said, 2.5 out of 5 stars for that. Alright, then we go to another segment with QT Marshall Not. He's with Aaron Solo. Basically to talk about his mom being so upset over what Hook did to him at Revolution that his mom even called him. Okay. That would have been an interesting conversation.
Now, QT, what did you do? You let that 17-year-old beat you up? You're out of the family. You're not invited to my birthday anymore.
Sucks to be you there, QT Marshall Not. But anyway, apparently he says he went to the same high school as Bruce Springsteen. Well, you had to live in Jersey to do that, because, you know, Springsteen, the boss, is from Jersey. So, I don't know if QT Marshall was born in Jersey, but yeah, that was kind of weird. And then Aaron Solo's like, you mean, who's the boss? And like, QT's like, what the fuck you talking about, who's the boss? Tony Dancer, you dumbass. Great show, by the way. Who's the boss, you know, with Tony Danza and, Mona, God rest her mighty soul. A very young Alyssa Milano. Let me just check something. Okay. Actually, I do gotta check something. Okay. Oops, sorry. Sorry about that. So yeah, that was kind of weird. Bruce Springsteen offers to give Hook the QT Marshall Not certificate of accomplishment next week on, I think, on Rampage next week. Because he's his prized pupil is going to give him a certificate of accomplishment. You can only imagine what Hook's going to do to that. Whip it up. Whip it up and put him in the kata hajime and choke him out, brother. I mean, really, QT Marshall can just shut the fuck up. Got beat by a fucking 20-year-old, you fuck. It is what it is. Alright, so I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Okay, match number 3, we got trios action. We got the House of Black, Malachi Black, Tommy End, Buddy Matthews, or Buddy Murphy, and Brody King, taking on Bear Country, Bear Bronson and Bear Boulder, and their tag team partner, Mr. Jobber himself, Fuego del Sol. Pretty much a squash. I mean, there was the jobbers did, a couple moves here and there, but still, in the end, Malachi Black and Brody King take out Bear Country, which led Buddy Matthews to hit, used to be Murphy's Law. I guess he still calls it that. I don't know what he calls that now. The movie he used to do in WWE. So he hits Murphy's Law. 1, 2, 3 on Fuego del Sol. 1, 2, 3. The match ends in 3 minutes, 19 goddamn seconds. Thanks for coming. So, an easy win for the House of Black. They're still on a collision course with Death Triangle. So that feud continues on. But still, the match I gave 2.25 out of 5 stars. And we move on. Speaking of Death Triangle, we get to a Spanish-like promo by our good buddy, Penta Oscuro, or as we all know him as Pentagon Zero Miedo. He's with Darth Maul himself, Alex Abrahantes. Basically, Penta says, we're going to destroy the House of Black. That's it. So that feud continues on, and we'll see what happens with that as we move on. That's it. Alright, then we go to Bismarck Henry with the main event promos before the match with Max Caster and Keith Lee. So Max Caster basically says, I'm ready to take out Keith Lee. Calls him King Henry and King Henry the Eighth, and they just, mock him and shit. But Keith Lee says, I like you guys, I'm glad I really like you guys, But, but be prepared for pain because you're just a stepping stone for me on my way to kick fucking Powerhouse Will Hobbs and Ricky Stark's ass. That's it. So, we get that. And then, as we all know, we get I think we've heard enough talk. It's time for the main event. That's all. Is that what Mark Henry is going to be good for in AEW? Just doing that? Nothing wrong with it, The fans get involved and shit. That's it. But is that going to be Mark Henry's I guess that's his calling card now in AEW, but it is what it is. All right, so we get to the main event. Keith Lee and Max Caster. Caster comes out and does a freestyle rap, making various Texas references, including saying people will remember Lee like the Alamo. Remember the Alamo? Yeah, I remember the Alamo. Ozzy Osbourne pissed on the Alamo and got arrested. I had to take a piss, Shannon. Sounds like, some old Indian reservation. Next thing I know, I'm in jail. I pissed on the Alamo, Shannon. We'll move on with that. Yeah, so the match was, it was alright. Nothing great. So we had Keith Lee knocks Caster down again. And then Powerhouse Hobbs comes on the stage as we go to break, and he joins up with commentary when his buddy Ricky Starks. We come back. Bowen starts choking Keith Lee from the floor. Max Caster gets in some crossface shots, but basically did nothing. Keith Lee fights up and he hits the pounce. Period. Which sets up the Big Bang Catastrophe. 1, 2, 3. Thank you for coming there, Max Caster. And that's it. Alright, so I gave that the match 3 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. So I got that. So 3 out of 5 stars for that. After the match, once again, Hobbs and Starks go after Keith Lee, but Keith Lee has a savior in Isaiah Swerve Scott, Shane Strickland. So Swerve comes out, makes the save, and they're going to team up to take on Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs, I believe, next week on Rampage. So there you go. That's a good thing. So it's going to be good to see Keith Lee and Shane Strickland team up, I believe for the first time, against Hobbs and Starks. And we'll move on from that. And that's it. So, that's it. So that ends Rampage. And I gave Rampage 6.25 out of 10 stars. And that's it. Alright, before we go to SmackDown real quick, got a couple more comments. Okay, Prince Idol says, hashtag the prophecy's real. Yeah, damn right it is. You're damn right there, Prince. It's real. It is the greatest thing since sliced bread. We got members galore. We got members galore. We got some... Oh, uh-oh. My lights just went on, flickered. Oh, that's not good. Supposed to get thunderstorms pretty soon, so I gotta finish this up before I lose power. Well, I lose power on my desktop and my TV. I still have power on my phone, but, I won't have power to charge my phone. So, I gotta finish this up before, I do lose power. Hopefully I don't. But, they did say thunderstorms between now and, actually around 9 o'clock, so hopefully I don't lose power. And if I do, well, I'm sorry. Alright, so, we'll get that. Yeah, but like I said, the prophecy's goddamn real. Rosemary herself on Twitter said it, gave me the stamp of approval. I did a video about it on my rant channel. You can go to my rant channel and find it. And check it out for yourself. It's real, ladies and gentlemen. It is damn real. That's it. We got members galore like Nick, like Lauren, Rosemary herself. Basically everybody that's subscribed to me and follows me on social media. They're all part of the prophecy, whether they like it or not. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. We'll move on. And if you want to join the prophecy, then come on board. But if you're a troll, get the fuck out. We don't have douchebags in the prophecy. We don't want you here. We'll move on. Alright, Prince Idol says, bro, just ask Nick. He's been to the Palace of Wisdom. My beautiful Savannah put on a great rock concert for him. Yeah, at 2 in the morning. The most of all, you'll have a great time. Don't believe me. I believe you. I know you play you show me a picture of you with the electric twanger. So I assume I assume the Prince plays a good old mean electric twanger. That's guitar for you dumb people at home. I play a mean twanger myself. I haven't played it in a while, but, because my strings are all fucked up. And my guitars, because I have more than one. They're all locked in my closet. I just haven't took them out in the last, year or two. It is what it is, and that's pretty much it. Alright, Prince Idol says, Lauren, tell him Savannah rocks. Okay. She probably does. I'm not saying anything bad about it. Prince Idol says, not the first time they teamed up before. Oh, they have. I guess they have. Okay. Well, probably in independent wrestling. I don't think they ever teamed up in NXT or anything like that. Okay, Nick says, your boy Chase is live. I know. He's got a open forum stream up now. I'll go to that a little bit. Alright, we got Bio in the chat. Bio X1, my good buddy, who kind of defended me last night in that idiot CTB stream. So, Bio says, what up, Pete? What up, Peter? What's up there, dude? Or say it like Lars. What's up there, Bio? I just want you to know that Metallica's gonna kick your ass so hard tonight. Your ball's gonna be dripping out of your nose. Ain't that right, James? Yeah! There you go. That's what's up. But Bio, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the party, pal. Here's what it is. We move on. I hope you're having a great evening, a great night, and I hope a good weekend. And that's pretty much it. Then Bio says, Brock Lesnar is one of my favorite wrestlers. Okay. Brock's an animal. What he did last night, I'm still watching. I'm watching a replay a second time. He went fucking berserk. He is the beast incarnate, but he went into beast mode last night. Good lord. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Nick says, hey, Bio. Doggone it. Okay. Bio says, I like Metallica. Well, who doesn't like Metallica these days? Unless you like Justin Bieber, the Antichrist. You like that guy, then you need a life. You need your head examined. You like Justin Bieber or, Celine Dion or any shit mumble rapper like anything that's not metal, it's crap. Okay? Let's get that right. Anything that's not metal, it's crap. Just like. But yeah, Metallica's awesome. But yeah. I hope Metallica comes up with a new record. When? I don't know. That all depends on the boys in Metallica. They gotta make a follow-up to Hardwired to Self-Destruct. Which wasn't a bad album. Could have been worse. It could be Lulu. Oh, God. I don't think any Metallica fan loves the album Lulu. That is horrible. Metallica and Lou Reed doing an album together. Calling it Lulu. Horrible. Ugh. Well, it could have been worse. It could be not that many. Saint Anger. That wasn't that great. And that was all detuned, by the way. That album is detuned. I mean, it's a good album. It's not a great album. I like the album. My favorite song on that album was Invisible Kid. So. Invisible Kid, don't you see what he did? Gonna fool the grid. Something like that. And the ever popular Saint Anger, the title track, and Frantic. There's only 3 good songs on that album, basically. Besides, and Invisible, well, yeah. Frantic, Saint Anger, and Invisible Kid. The only good 3 songs on that album. That's it. But, Death Magnetic was great, because it went back to their roots. Then after that was Lulu, which sucked. And then after that was Hardwired to Self-Destruct, which wasn't bad. Great songs on the album, too, Hardwired, Atlas Rise, Moth into a Flame. Good stuff from the boys of Metallica. But, if they make the next album, I want it to sound like Kill 'Em All or Ride the Lightning. I want them to go back to that time. I mean, they kind of are. They kind of did go back to that with Death Magnetic and Hardwire. They kind of went back to the thrash days. But yeah, I want a new album to sound like Kill 'Em All or Ride the Lightning, which I think is my favorite album of them all. I mean, there's nothing wrong with Kill 'Em All. I just think Ride the Lightning was a little bit a little bit better than the first than Kill 'Em All. I love Ride the Lightning. I mean, Master of Puppets is great. I mean, that's a classic, but and the Black Album, of course. But I think my top 3 Metallica albums are Ride the Lightning, the Black Album, and Master of Puppets. That's it. Oh, what do you think of Load and Reload? Load is okay. I mean, the album cover is just full of cum, but, that's an interesting cover, I wonder, when they were making Load, they were talking, Lars and James and the band, like Jason Newsted and Kirk Hammett, they were like all talking at, at the table eating something, and like, all talking like, hey, what should the album cover be? And then like maybe Lars like, hey, what do you think we should put some cum on it? With some semen on the cover. It'll be great, right, James? Yeah. Semen on an album cover. That's great. But I digress, you know what I mean? But, great songs on. I love Load. Load is good. Unforgiven 2. I think was on that one. What else? What other songs were on that? God damn it. 2x4, Ain't My Bitch. It ain't my bitch! Ronnie. Of course, I love that song. Ronnie's probably my favorite song on that album. Then Reload had King Nothing, Memory Remains, another good song. I think I forgot what other songs on that album, I forget. But they had Unforgiven 1, Unforgiven 2, Unforgiven 3. Who says they can go Unforgiven 4? I like bands that have, songs that have, like, different parts in it, like Unforgiven 1, Unforgiven 2, Unforgiven 3. Or if you follow Soulfly, our good friends in Soulfly, Max Cavalera and company, if you have bought any of the albums, they have, like, 12 albums out now. I don't even know. I'm paraphrasing. I think they have 12 albums out. But every one of Soulfly's albums has a track called Soulfly number 1, Soulfly 2, Soulfly 3, Soulfly 10. It's good shit. Soulfly's awesome. I love Soulfly. And even before, when Max Cavalera was in Sepultura. Sepultura was in New York recently. I didn't go to the show because, I didn't have the money. I had the money, but I didn't have the time to go. I think it was sold out already. I know Fozzie's supposed to come. I forgot what it was. I think it's coming a couple weeks. I think it's to either the Gramercy Theater or Irving. I think it's Irving Plaza. I wanted to get tickets to that, but I'm not going to that. Slipknot's coming to the Barclays Center in May. I may or may not go to that. Depends on how much money I got and if there's still tickets left. But I wanted to go to Poison and Poison, Def Leppard, Motley Crue, and Joan Jett at City Field on June 24th. But I think that's sold out. But yeah, I'm probably gonna go to some concerts this summer. Depends if In This Moment comes around. They already started the tour with Slipknot a couple nights ago. Actually, it was on the 16th. They started in Fargo, North Dakota. Yep. So they're coming to a town near you with Slipknot, and then they're gonna go on various after they finish up with Slipknot, I think in April or May, I think they're gonna do some festival tours. They're doing what are they doing? I think they're doing Louder Than Life or something like that. Or they're doing they're doing a couple of festivals. I'll just say that. I forgot the names of them. I think it's not Rocklahoma. I forgot what the name of it is. But it's the same one that Kiss is going to be on. I'll just say that. Yeah, so they're going to do some festival tours this summer. Maybe a new album might be coming out, because they are kind of writing stuff for the new album, their 8th album. The follow-up to Mother. Chris Howard's is back on the tour. My metal brother from another mother, Chris Howard's back on tour after taking last year off because of the fucking pandemic. So he's back on tour, the beast himself. I want to see Liliac. They did a show last night with Bret Michaels, from all people, and Bret Michaels, Poison. He's doing his solo stuff now. So yeah, I would love to see Liliac. I actually am friends with the members, 3 members of the band Liliac on Instagram. They follow me on Instagram. You know why? Because I'm a metal god, that's why. Mr. VIP, of course. Yeah, so, I'm Melody, the lead singer, follows me. Amazing voice. Fucking amazing voice. Beautiful. She's only like 20-some years old. Still an amazing singer. She has the voice of Ronnie James Dio. That's why her real name is Melody, but they call her Melodia. But it's Melody, so, you know, it is what it is. But amazing singer. She can scream her ass off. I mean, if you haven't heard Liliac on YouTube and all the cover songs they've done, like Rainbow in the Dark by Dio, of course. Another Dio song, Holy Diver, great cover. They just did Close My Eyes Forever by Lita Ford and Ozzy. Awesome cover. They have a whole ton of covers. They did Crazy Train. They did Metallica. So anyway, I'm friends with Melody, Abby, the drummer, and I'm friends with Samuel, the guitar player, who plays a mean twanger. Guy's birthday's coming up. He's gonna be 23 years old. I talked to him for like 5 minutes the other night because he was doing a Q&A on his Instagram. So I asked him, what do you think of In This Moment? He says, I love the guys. I have them on my Spotify playlist. And I said, I messaged him. I said, you guys should tour with In This Moment. It'll be the fucking greatest tour ever. Just put me on stage with you guys. You know, because I've been on stage before, so yeah, we all remember it. We all know the 2.2 million hits back in 2015. Greatest night of my life on stage with In This Moment. So, you know, I mean, you never know. I could be on stage again. I'm be on YouTube again. I could be on another YouTube video, but get another 2 million hits. But it is what it is. And what's that? Yeah. But yeah. So I told Samuel that you guys should tour. You guys should do a cover with In This Moment, or Melody and Maria Brent should do a cover of Daddy's Fallen Angel or Ashes from the first album. That would be. Sign me up. Sign me up. I like to be on stage when you do that song live. You know, I'll sing along with you. Why not? I'm not a great singer, but you know. But we'll move on. But yeah, love Metallica. Great shit. Good shit. Good shit. Goddamn, we have a lot of comments. All right. Okay. So Bio, thank you for coming in. Metallica. Hey, Bio had a great weekend. You're welcome. All right, he also says, oh, hell no, screw Justin Bieber. Never liked him from the start. I never liked him at all. Especially doing that commercial with Ozzy. Ozzy got a lot of flack for doing that commercial with Justin Bieber. Lot of fucking hate from, fans. I was like, what are you doing with Justin Bieber? He's the Antichrist. Oh, fuck Justin Bieber. Who the fuck is Justin Bieber, man? And then Justin Bieber going on lip sync battle, that show with LL Cool J, singing Crazy Train. I think it was Crazy Train, looking like an asshole. Fuck that guy. Let him get run over by a fucking bus. Fuck him. And if you're a fan of him, fuck you too. Anyway. Okay, Nick says, talking to Bio, reptilian, meaning Arthur, Metallica is the devil, I like seriously, doggone it. Then Bio's like, oh, doggone it. He probably would think Metallica's the devil. I mean, people think, but, freaking metal, metal music is, satanic. They say Black Sabbath was satanic. Ozzy's satanic. Well, kind of is, but he's the prince of bloody darkness. It it is what it is. I'm just a rock and roll rebel. You know, I worship the devil. Or the ever popular, shout at the devil! Or the great Metallica hit, The Devil's Dance. Let's dance. You know, great song, by the way. That's on Load, by the way. I think it's on Load. Load or Reload, one of them. Anyway, okay. Savannah says, I played a bass guitar. He plays lead guitar. His playing is just like Lenny Kravitz and Slash and Prince, but you already knew that. Okay, that's cool. Slash is a great guitarist. I love Slash. His new album was awesome. You know, I forgot the name of it, but you know, another album with him and Miles Kennedy from Alter Bridge, or Miles Kennedy and the Conspirators, of course. And if you notice, Edge's new theme is an Alter Bridge song. I think it's called The Other Side. Not as great as Metalingus, of course, but you know, it fits Edge's character. But still an Alter Bridge song. So, big ups to Alter Bridge and, you know, Miles Kennedy and Mark Tremonti and everybody else there. But, yeah. But it's cool that, you know, you play bass guitar. You know, slapping that bass. You know, and then, you know, you got Prince Idol playing the electric triangle like Prince or Lenny Kravitz or Slash. You know, my guitar heroes, as we all know, I think I talked about them once. My guitar heroes are, of course, Jimi Hendrix, David Gilmour, no relation, of Pink Floyd. I play almost exactly like him. I don't have the tone, but you know, David Gilmour, Jimmy Page, of course, Eric Clapton. One of my heroes, Randy Rhodes. Sir Randy Rhodes. I think it was no, it's not his birthday. I think the anniversary of his death was this week. So you know, God bless Randy Rhodes, of course. Eddie Van Halen, the legend. You know, God rest his mighty soul. Dimebag, of course, Dimebag. I can do the squeals, but it's, you know, not anymore. But because you gotta do the whammy bar all the way back, and like, you know, you gotta be careful doing the whammy bar. Depends on what guitar you have. If you have a Dimebag guitar, you can do it easily. But if you have a guitar like I have, it's hard to do the squeal, you know, those high-pitched harmonic squeals that Dimebag is legendary for. It's hard to do those on like a Fender guitar. But it is what it is. But yeah, Dimebag's one of my heroes. Who else? I'm missing somebody. Jeff Beck, of course. Jeff Beck, the legendary Jeff Beck. You know, the newcomers are Kirk Hammett, is one of my guitar heroes. Chris Howarth, of course. Okay. Alright, so we had Chris Howard's one of my favorite guitars, Randy Weitzel, of course, in this moment. Glenn Tipton of Judas Priest. Is that his first name? Richie Faulkner from Judas Priest, great guitarist. KK Downing of the other side of Priest. Well, he was in Priest, now he has his own Priest. His own version of Judas Priest with, you know, Tim Ripper Owens. You know, but, you know, those are some of my guitar heroes. I mean, there's a lot of others that are out now that are kind of very underrated. But, yeah. But that's my style of playing that I got from David Gilmour and many others. Eddie Van Halen, Dimebag, stuff like that. Move on. Okay, Prince said that. Alright, Prince also says, he's not mine. That is true. I do play a mean guitar. I'd like to hear it someday. Do a video playing the guitar one day, you know, show it to me. I want to hear it. God damn it. maybe one day when I fix my goddamn guitars, maybe I'll play a little ditty for you. You know, I'm rusty, so you know when I get back to playing and I try to do some acapella covers or solos here and there, I'll be a little bit rusty. So, but I'll just like play something like do some hammer-ons like Eddie Van Halen. I'm not perfect, you know, but you know it's been a while. Wrestling Cat, how you doing? Suzu's doing better actually. Suzu's looks better. She's eating a little bit more, which is good. She's still, you know, she eats here and there, but she's eating a little bit better. She's you know, she sleeps a lot. We're taking Zuzu to the vet next Wednesday. So, but the Wrestling Cat's doing a little bit better. So thank you for all your prayers and concerns about that. Rosa thinks she's depressed. I don't think cats get depressed. I don't even know pets do get depressed. Well, if they don't eat, you know, they're not getting fed a lot and they're getting malnutrition. I don't do that shit. I always feed my cat. I don't rape my cat like JD does. Just saying. We'll move on. But yeah, love to hear Prince Idol play the guitar. Love to see it. All right, Lauren's back after being in Chase's stream. She says, I'm back. Chase has the reptilian on. I can't take him. Yeah. Arthur's kind of weird. He hates me because I call him a piece of shit. He still is. He's just weird. You know, I don't hate the guy, you know. Personally, I don't hate the guy. I just think some of the things he says and, you know, on his streams, you know, is just weird. You know, the whole 9/11 thing he was talking about just pissed me off because I have two family members right now, you know, on Rose's side of the family that were in the military. My grandfather, you know, my Nona was in the Navy. My grandfather on my dad's side was in the I think it was in the Army. Got I think the Purple Heart. So. But yeah, some of the things that Arthur says about religion, just wacko. Yahweh and all that shit. That's his own opinion. I just think he's weird. That's all I can say about that. If he's listening to this, I don't care. You're weird, dude. And if you like Arthur, well, that's your business. Alright, Lauren says, Dimebag, Eddie Money. Eddie Money doesn't play the guitar. Dimebag, Eddie Money, Steven Tyler, Keith Richards. Oh, okay, I get it. Dimebag, Eddie Money, Steven Tyler, Keith Richards, Eddie Van Halen are my faves. Okay. I love Eddie Money. Eddie Money, you know, legendary Eddie Money. You know, the legendary song, you know, Take Me Home Tonight with another legend, James Dio. Well, he's legendary, of course. Ronnie Spector and Eddie Money on Take Me Home Tonight. You know, he has a couple other great songs, you know, 2 Tickets to Paradise, Shaking. Good stuff. Eddie Money was awesome back in the 80s. Good stuff. Steven Tyler, legendary frontman from Aerosmith. Yeah. I can't hit that high note. I don't even think I can hit that that high note he sings in Dream On. I really can't. It's hard. I can see. Because you gotta blow out your voice to sing that high note. On Dream On. It's fucking hard. But I love Steven Tyler. I love Aerosmith. Probably my favorite song by Aerosmith is Angel from Permanent Vacation. Dude looks like a lady! You know, stuff like that. Keith Richards, another legendary guitarist. He's old as fuck. Oh, the Rolling Bones. They're still around. It's just sad. They're still touring. What are they, like 90? Pretty much. They look like mummies on stage. Keith Richards, Keith Richards said in an interview he's better now than when he was smoking cigarettes. Now he's kind of clean and sober, not smoking cigarettes anymore. I think it's a little bit too late there, dude, because what, you were like 80? Well, still, Rolling Stones are a good band. Eddie Van Halen, the legend, of course. Alright, Lauren says, more prayers they do. Okay. Oh, yeah, prayers to the wrestling cat, of course. Thank you. Lauren says, I do. I stuck up for him, and I get shitted on because I reminded BioStream that he's cross-eyed. Yeah. It is what it is. I talked to Arthur one time on Case's stream. Me, him, and Case were just like shooting the shit, laughing up a storm and crap, things like that. And then, I go on, I think it was ZDP's stream, and I said, yeah, Arthur's kind of weird, he's a real piece of shit, and Arthur heard it, he starts bashing me on Case's stream. He's like, I have a bone to pick with you, Gilmore, why don't you call me a piece of shit? Because you are? You're just weird, that's just my opinion. You don't like it? Well, too bad. That's it. Like, Prince Otto just texted me, add me on Snapchat. I don't have Snapchat. I don't want Snapchat. Sorry, Prince. I don't want Snapchat. Snapchat is god-awful. It's like TikTok. Sorry. But, I mean, if you have Twitter or Instagram or Facebook, you can always friend me on there. And follow me, too. But Snapchat, I do not want. So I think it's stupid. Alright, Lauren says, Walk on Water, her favorite song. I like that song. I actually like that song by Aerosmith. There's one by Ozzy that was on Beavis and Butthead. That's another great song. Alright, I'm not gonna... Prince, I do not have Snapchat. I don't want to get Snapchat. I am not going to add you on Snapchat. Okay? Sorry. But I digress. I mean, you probably sent the video of him playing the guitar. It's probably on Snapchat, but I'm not gonna, Oh, man, maybe I'll... Stop texting me! I'm trying to finish the show. And I gotta charge my phone. I'm at 25 goddamn %. Alright, it is what it is. Okay, so Walk on Water is Lauren's favorite song by Aerosmith. And Glenn Fry and the Eagles, another legend, Glenn Fry. Tequila Sunrise, Desperado, I had you come to your senses. And the ever-popular Hotel Marijuana. Oh, I'm sorry, Hotel California. That is what it is. Welcome to the Hotel Marijuana! It's a lovely place. It's a lovely place. It's got quite a taste. Living it up at the Hotel Marijuana. You can buy it here. You won't see clear or something like that. And my ex Ashley Marie's favorite song, Witchy Woman. Every time she came on my show, she's like, play Witchy Woman! I'm like, no, my show.
Play it! It's my favorite song!
Fine. Ooh, Witchy Woman. Oh, Eddie Money's Walk on Water. I thought Aerosmith did a song called Walk on Water. My bad. But yeah, okay, that's cool. Alright, so we got that. Alright, we're 2 hours in, so let me just skim through Crackdown, or Smackdown, if I can get the computer to work. But I will say this about Smackdown. Brock Lesnar just went berserk. Roman comes out first, and he gets the crowd to acknowledge him in Charlotte, North Carolina. So in Flair country, yeah. So okay, now I got my notes back. Okay, all right. So Roman comes out, talks about beating and smashing Brock Lesnar at Madison Square Garden, which led to Lesnar trying to eat Paul Heyman last week. Blah blah blah. So we see that. So Roman gets the crowd to acknowledge him. Heyman interrupts him, saying that due to a bad weather pattern in Saskatchewan, Brock is stuck in Canada and is not going to be in the arena. So that leads the fans to chant, "We want Lesnar," and Roman's like, "Yeah, I want him here too," but he's not here. He's stuck in Canada. So he talks about how keeps going on talking about smashing Lesnar, but Heyman keeps cutting him off, and then Roman's like, "Wise man, we just had the big announcement. Stop interrupting me!" But Paul's like, "But I'm sorry, my tribal chief." And he shows him like a text or a tweet that Brock Lesnar has just landed and he's on his way. So Heyman's like, "What are we gonna do, Roman? What are we gonna do?" So Roman's like, "I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let you wrap it up while me and the Usos get out of here." So they leave, and then Paul has the Universal title, like, "Hey, wait for me!" Falls out of the ring looking like a fucking walrus. flapping around. So that's funny. That was funny. That was cool. Alright, so I gave that first part 3 out of 5 stars. Then we get a look at what's coming the rest of the night with Charlotte's challenge to Ronda Rousey. Blah 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 at the end of the show. Alright, then we see from moments ago, we go to commercial, we come back. Well, actually, we go to the back. We see Roman and the Usos running away. They get into that black car with Paul, of course. Paul's right next to him. As soon as Roman gets in the car, we hear. Then we see Brock on a forklift. And he this is like Attitude Era style shit. He drives the forklift and tries to stab Roman through the car. So Brock's trying to commit murder on live TV. Crazy fuck. So they break the windows. He breaks the windows. Roman and the Usos, and I guess Paul, they all got out, even though they're kind of like holding their nuts and holding their eyes because glass got in their eye and shit. Then Brock continues to, mess up with the car, turns it on its side. Then they go to commercial. For some odd reason, after that shit, they go right to commercial. Great job, Kevin Dunn. Moron. But anyway, after that, we come right back. They show what happened after Brock turned the car on his side. We see Roman and the Usos, and I think Paul get into another car, a truck actually. Brock's all happy. He's like, "Oh, look what I did, And then you see Roman's like, trying to get the ignition started in it and shit. He gets the car going. Brock goes right after him. He opens the door. He was trying to grab, Jey Uso. And then he has his hand on the other door. He rips that off the hinges. And then Roman and the Usos just speed off out the building. And Michael was like, "Oh my God!" He's crazy. Well, obviously. So we see that. So he drops his hat, picks up his hat, takes the freaking car door out to the arena. He's all fired up. He does his dance and the bang, the freaking pyro going off. He slams the freaking car door on the stage while the pyro's going off. Freaking nuts. So he finally gets in the ring. And he tells Roman that you just unleashed the bipolar beast. Then he says, in 2 weeks at WrestleMania, I'm going to do more than blow the door off because I'm coming for blood. So you better be prepared, Roman. You know what that means? That's their match is going to be a bloodbath. They're gonna be bleeding like stuffed pigs in that match. But I can only imagine what's gonna happen next week in Brooklyn, New York, at the Barclays Center between those two guys, or the following week in Dallas for SmackDown before WrestleMania, or as I call it, WrestleMania Night 1, then Night 2 and Night 3. It is what it is. So we'll see what happens with that. But that whole thing, the first segment I gave 3 out of 5 stars, and then everything after that I gave 4 out of 5. It was just freaking insane. Felt like the Attitude, Ruthless Aggression era all over again. And that was basically the good part of the night. Everything else, bullshit, garbage. That was it. All right. So after that monstrosity, that chaos, if you will, we get a look back at Rick Boogs earning a tag team title shot against the Usos at WrestleMania for himself and Shinsuke Nakamura. So we get that. Then we go to our first match of the night. Boogs and Shinsuke taking on Los Lotharios again. How many times are they gonna fight? I mean, it's like that 4th match. But anyway, so Boogs plays the guitar. Freaking Pat McAfee, the fucking legend that he is. Freaking playing a guitar like right next to Michael Cole. Poor Michael Cole. Michael Cole's like this. He's like, get away from me! Stop dancing on my head! Goddamn, Pat McAfee's a fucking legend. And he could cut a goddamn promo. Unlike certain people we know. Logan Paul. Johnny Knoxville. This is what it is. Alright, so the match itself was... yeah, that's basically it. So, match itself was garbage. Boogs and Nakamura get the win. Because they gotta build them up so they can lose to the Usos at WrestleMania. But my thing went off. Sorry about that. Alright, so yeah, Boogs and Nakamura get the win in almost 5 minutes. Match itself, I gave 2.25 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it. Alright, now my computer. Alright, so we get that. Alright, after that we gotta look back at Drew McIntyre finding his way out of a 3-on-1 beatdown last week. From actually it was a 4-on-1 actually. With Madcap Moss, Happy Slappy Corbin, Jinder My Balls, and Chicky. After the Viking Raiders got beat up in the back last week for that 6-man tag. So before we get to the actual 6-man tag this time, we get I think it was Megan Martin or Moran with Happy Corbin and the gang. He's all ready to win. Blah blah blah. Then he's so happy. He's like, I'm gonna be Drew at WrestleMania. Blah blah. I'm gonna have the greatest night of my life. Then he tells Madcap Moss to tell him a joke, which is, what do you call an episode of Happy Time that puts everyone to sleep? Give up? Nappy time. And then everybody's like, dude. So. You know what that means. You're seeing the seeds being planted for Madcap Moss to turn on Slappy Happy Corbin. God, thank God they're breaking those guys up. And where's Corbin gonna go? You know where he's going. Back to catering. The Happy Corbin gimmick's gonna go bye-bye. Probably go back to maybe Broke as fuck Corbin, which is a better gimmick, in my opinion. Or they're gonna release him, which will suck for him. I don't think any promotion will want Happy Slappy Baron Corbin. Unless you're Impact. Alright, but it is what it is. Alright, so I give that 2.25 out of 5 stars. We get to the 6-man tag. Obviously, you know who's gonna win. The Viking Raiders, Eric and Ivar and Drew get the win after a Michinoku driver by Drew sets up the Claymore on Chicky. 1, 2, 3. That is pretty much it. And that's that. Alright, just gotta. Right. Okay, I thought I saw something, but anyway. Alright, so yeah, Drew and the Viking Raiders get the win. Match I gave 2.25 out of 5 stars. Now my computer's starting to screw up. I just hope that the power doesn't go out, because I know it's supposed to be thundering and lightning and Satan happening. Alright, I'm gonna try to get. I don't know if I'm gonna get this. I think the computer just took a crap. So, but anyway, while it's I guess it's trying to load back up, or I might have to restart. That's always what happens. Anyway, other than that, on SmackDown, they had Naomi and Sasha, the boss.
It's Borscht Glow time! Hey, Nick, it's Borscht Glow time!
They were taking on Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. We had Queen Zelina and Carmella at ringside. There was a nice Tower of Doom spot in that match. But in the end, Tamina and Natalya come out, cause a disqualification, and all 4 teams beat the crap out of each other. Now it's going to be a fatal 4-way for the women's tag team belts. And nobody gave a flying fuck. Alright, my computer's back, I hope. No, it's not back. Oh, there we go. There we go. I knew you could do it. Alright, so I talked about that match. That match I gave 2 out of 5 stars. That was after that. We did hear from Sami Zayn. He's sick and tired of Johnny Knoxville and his childish pranks. Sami wants their WrestleMania match to be anything goes. Ooh, we're getting hardcore. Yeah, beat his ass, Sami Zayn. Beat his ass. But, he's not. He's going to lose. Johnny Knoxville's going to win. Everybody's like, nobody cares. They'll be in the bathroom taking a mean old shit for that match. It is what it is. Alright, after that we get the Sasha and Naomi beating, and the disqualification, leading to a fatal 4-way match. For the women's tag team titles at WrestleMania. Alright, then we come back. Michael Cole told Pat McAfee that he was summoned by Vincent Kennedy McMahon to his office. Oh boy. So we get that. We come back. They were talking about I'm looking at my wrong notes. Sorry about that. I went too far ahead of my notes. But yeah, we had that. Alright. So before Pat McAfee got sent to Vince McMahon's office. But before that, Johnny Knoxville did a promo saying he's in for the anything goes stipulation. Don't care. Alright, after that, we see Sonya Deville approving of the fatal 4-way match for the women's tag team belts. Nobody cares. Then Pat McAfee comes out, gets in the ring, talks about seeing professional wrestling. Oh, he did not just say that on live TV. Oh, if Jericho says sports entertainer. See how the WWE always tries to copy AEW and vice versa? Blah, blah, blah. He said he always wanted to do something after he retired from the NFL. Got a call from Michael Cole, who offered him a job doing commentary on Smackdown. So he's been doing it for... he's been on Smackdown for, 2 years now? I think it's 2 years. Officially 2 years, I think. I don't know. But anyway. So he talks about going from city to city, and then Austin Theory comes out, and as per Vince McMahon's orders, that if you don't apologize to Austin Theory, you're going to lose your match at WrestleMania and possibly your job on SmackDown. So McAfee apologizes for giving him that beat down. So he kind of apologizes, then, he gives the fake apology, and he apologizes for Theory's parents hating him, and for Theory being a punk bitch. So Austin, being a dumbass, takes a selfie like an idiot, starts laughing about the apology, shows McAfee, and then he runs off like a little pussy. Because Pat McAfee can't do anything. Of course, he'll get suspended or fired. So we got that. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. All right, after that, we got to look back at what Brock did to Roman and the Bloodline in the parking lot, and then ripping the door off the hinges and shit like that. So we got that. Then we see a video of Rick Boogs and Kinsuke go mountain biking. Interesting. I just feel as though the Jensen and Briggs storyline all over again. It is what it is. After that, we get to our next match. Kofi Kingston! Taking on Ridge Holland with Sheamus fella and Pete fucking Dunne. I'm not calling him Butch. I am not calling Pete Dunne Butch. Don't ask me to call him Butch. And don't tell me his name is Butch on SmackDown, because it's not. It's a stupid name by stupid creative. And as we all know, creative is uncreative about being creative. That's why they gave Pete Dunne the stupid name. It's like Walter being Gunther. Stupid. Anyway, so they have the match. Butch and Sheamus get involved. They get ejected. They go, "You're out of here." They get sent to the back. But Butch tries to come back in. Sheamus pulls him back out. Closes the distraction. Holland hits the Northern Grit. 1, 2, 3. So he gets another cheap win over the New Day. Over Kofi, because Big E sadly broke his neck. He's going to be out at least a year. But he's doing great. Big E's been posting videos on Instagram and Twitter. You know, he might have a broken freaking neck, but at least he survived. He's not paralyzed. He's in good spirits. The fans love him. You know, he's doing pretty damn good, and I hope he recovers pretty quickly. And comes back. The fans will just love him, give him a humongous epic pop. Why not? Give him the Universal title. Give him the Undisputed title when he comes back. Why not? Do it as a favor. Well, we'll see what happens with that. Alright, so I gave that match 2.25 out of 5 stars. Okay, after that, we get a very long, huge recap of Ronda and Charlotte's recent issues. We saw it last week, we saw it 2 weeks ago, where Ronda made Charlotte tap out to the ankle lock. And then we saw last week where Charlotte couldn't make Ronda tap out on the car. And basically Charlotte's pissed. No, both women are pissed. So we get that. Alright, then we go to the end of the night, the last segment. Charlotte comes out in her hometown. Why not? It's Flair country. Talks about her dominance, says no one has caused Ronda more pain than her. She's going to beat Ronda at WrestleMania. Because she is the mountain that Rousey can't climb. She says Ronda doesn't have what it takes to win, so she will go back home and make another baby after it's over. God damn. Who knows? She probably will. If she does lose it, she'll go back to her husband on that farm. It's like, hey, well, I need another kid. Probably take another 5 years to have another kid. Who knows? But anyway, I'm being mean. Sorry. Anyway, Charlotte says she can't wait. So she calls Ronda out right now and take a beating in my hometown. So on cue, Ronda comes out, ignoring Caleb Braxton's warnings, and Caleb Braxton was looking nice piece of ish. That yellow top. So Caleb warns her this might be a trap. It's a trap! Charlotte pulls out a kendo stick, goes to swing it at Ronda. Ronda ducks, goes for the armbar. Charlotte somehow gets out of there. So Ronda's like, okay, I'll come out and fight you or kick your ass. Charlotte tries to leave, but Ronda grabs her by the leg, tries to lock her in the ankle lock. Charlotte breaks that up with the candlestick shot, which basically does nothing. Then Ronda finally goes down, and then Charlotte takes the candlestick and tries to make Ronda tap by choking her out, but that doesn't work because basically Ronda no-sold everything. So Charlotte, getting really pissed, picks up Ronda and then power bombs her through the fucking table, and it broke. And then that's it. That ends the show, and then Charlotte's standing on top of the chairs like, yeah, I'm Charlotte Flair. I look like a horse in my hometown. So that's basically it. So yeah, Charlotte stands tall for a second week in a row, which you know what that means, that Ronda's going to win a belt. So we'll see what happens next week in Brooklyn, New York, with Ronda and Charlotte. And where this can go, I don't know. But that's it. That's all I got to say about that. So I give the final segment 3 out of 5 stars, but Ronda Rousey, can you fucking sell a fucking move? She kind of sold the getting powerbombed to the table a little bit, but, she got fucking hit in the side with a fucking kendo stick. She's getting punched in the face. He's like, ah! I mean, if I got hit with a kendo stick shot in the back, it's gonna hurt. It's like getting hit in the head with a kendo stick. You're gonna feel it. I mean, come on, you're gonna get knocked out. It is what it is. I like to do that to my trolls. If I find my freaking kendo stick, in the head and then stick it up your ass. You're gonna have to take out the splinters from your anus. Have you seen your anus? But I digress. Alright, so that's it for SmackDown. Final segment 3 out of 5 stars. Overall, SmackDown was kind of so official rating 6 out of 10 stars. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. Alright, we're gonna end shop here, and I'm gonna go over to Chase's stream in a little bit if he's still live. Alright, move on. Okay, Lauren says Eddie Money is Walk on Water, like I said. He goes, hey yo, don't bash my song. Sorry. I'm sorry, Lauren, I'm sorry. That's what it is. Nick tells Lauren, ignore that reptilian, he's all talk, no action, like most of the trolls. It is what it is. Lauren says, where is Ron Simmons when you need him? Exactly. Damn! That's where he is. Lauren says, yep, 2 years. And then she says, which I'm going. Okay. We'll move on with that. Alright, so that's it for my video. And my battery's about to die. So I'm gonna go charge my battery. Charge my phone, I should say. I'm gonna go on Chase's stream. Hopefully my power doesn't go out, because I know it's gonna be thundering and lightning and Satan. Let's see what happens with that. Well, it's 9:30. Maybe in another hour or so, I'm gonna go make my sensible dinner. Probably just have a sandwich, and then I don't know if the missus is staying at one of her friends' house. She's playing bingo, hanging out with her friends that she hasn't seen in a couple months, couple years. So I let her go out tonight. Go have fun. But if she stays over at her friend's house, she's gonna come back sometime early in the morning, and then tomorrow we're gonna hang out with my parents and have a good day with the parents. Dinner, of course. We're gonna have dinner with my parents, and that's pretty much it. I gotta bring over a fucking couch. Not a couch, it's an ottoman. So yeah, I don't know how we're gonna get it in the cab, but because we're gonna take a cab. So my car is not working. So that's gonna be an adventure getting that thing in a cab. In an Uber, if you will. So I don't know how we're gonna do that. So should be an adventure tomorrow, but depends on when the missus comes home, because I don't know. It depends if we're gonna go. Depends on if how Rose is feeling and everything. If she still wants to go. I tell my mom we may or may not come tomorrow. It's like, well, but be prepared for us to come. But if we don't come, I'll let you know. Probably like 1 o'clock. So I might be at my parents tomorrow. I might not. But we'll see. Okay, Lauren says hi to Rosa. Well, she says hi to you in spirit. Alright, Lauren says just wait on the ottoman. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what my mom said. She wants my my uncle to come with his van because it's big. He has a van, which my cousin uses for his DJ equipment because he's a DJ, not like that DJ. He's a DJ, has his own company. Very talented guy. About to get married in September, so big, congratulations to him. So yeah, my uncle offered to come in his van when he actually can get the van when my cousin's not working on the weekends with his DJ company. Come over and pick up the ottoman, take it to my mom's house. But Rosa, she's hell bent on bringing it over in a fucking cab. The thing's like this big, like it's huge. So I think it was like 80 inches long, something like that. So I'm like, how's this thing gonna fit in the fucking backseat of a fucking Uber? I'm gonna have to call a van instead of an Uber car. And a van, it costs a lot more money than a regular Uber. So she's like, it's gonna fit, don't worry about it. And I'm like, okay, when we call the Uber and then we can't fit it, you're gonna look like an idiot. Then she starts yelling at me, stop treating me like a woman! I'm like, I'm not disrespecting your daughter. I'm just telling you like it is. It's not gonna fit. Wait for my uncle, like Lauren says. But, it is what it is. That's how Rosa is. She's wacko! But I love her. Can't beat that. 2 weeks from Wednesday is our 14th anniversary. God damn. 14 years with the old ball and chain. 14. I never thought I would hit 14. I'm already on unlucky 13, you know what I mean? But now I'm getting to 14, so yeah, 2 weeks till we hit 14. We're gonna go to Junior's restaurant in Brooklyn, New York. Great place. Have some lunch. I don't think we're gonna go for dinner. We're gonna probably go for lunch. So probably after work or during work, I might I don't know. I might take the day off and go celebrate our 14th anniversary and go have lunch at Junior's. Have some great New York, Brooklyn-style Junior's cheesecake, which is the best. If you never had Junior's cheesecake, you need to go there and get a piece of cheesecake. Best cheesecake in New York. And not from the Cheesecake Factory. No. I hate the Cheesecake Factory. Fuck that place. You want good cheesecake? You want good cheesecake? Come to New York. And go to Junior's. You take a piece, you take a bite out of that, you're in heaven. I mean, my mom makes a good cheesecake of her own, but Junior's cheesecake, good stuff. That's good shit, man. That is good. Oh, yes, right, the Ranger game is on now. Shit. All right, I'll watch that on mute. Thank you, Nick, for that one. Nick says it's 1-1 tie with the Rangers and the Lightning. That's in Tampa Bay, by the way. So we'll see what happens with that. Hope the Rangers start winning because they lost on Thursday night to the Icelanders and they didn't lose in overtime. So the end of it's getting near the end of the hockey season, and I don't know if the Rangers are in the thick of the playoff race. I assume they are, but who knows with that? So we got that. We had Major League Baseball today. Baseball is back, motherfuckers. Spring training started yesterday, but for the Mets and the Skankies, it started today. The Yankees played the Orioles. I think it was at home, in their home opener, I think. But anyway, if you're a Yankee fan, the only good thing was that Josh Donaldson, the new Yankee, hit his first homer for the Yankees today. Didn't matter because they ended up in a 3-3 tie. Fuck you! And that's that. The Mets played the Nationals tonight at 6 o'clock. I think that game is already over. I don't know what the score was. I did see the lineup, but not a great lineup. It wasn't a really good lineup tonight. Like Alonso wasn't in the lineup. Marte wasn't in the lineup. I think Escobar was on the lineup. Alvarez, Francisco Alvarez, Mr. Cyclone himself. Brett Beatty, I think, was in the lineup. Jake Plummer was in the lineup. Then I think they got two new guys. They got Jankowski, an outfielder. I think he played for the Nationals last year. They got another guy. Who they get? I think it was Plummer and Jankowski they just got. They couldn't get fucking Schwarber because he went to Philly. Asshole. They couldn't get Correa. Well, they're not going to get Correa anyway. Correa went to the Twins. That should be fun in that clubhouse. Correa, Sanchez, and fucking Urshela. And you know how Houston and the Yankees hated each other for years? That should be an interesting clubhouse in Minnesota. Holy. We had that. Chris Bryant went to, where did he go? He went to LA, I think. Freddie Freeman went to LA. Bastard. Trevor Story, he went from Colorado to the Red Sox. Supposedly, it might be hung up. I don't know about that, but it's looking like more and more like Trevor Story be the new shortstop for the Red Sox. Nick Castellanos went to Philly. Asshole! Fucking Stevie Cohen, are you fucking... Wait, where are you? Are you sleeping? What the fuck? I mean, great offseason for the Mets. Scherzer, Marte, Escobar, Kana. Guys like that. Other than that, ever since they got them before the lockout, and then after the lockout, they got a couple of guys. Not big guys, They got Shreve. They got... The only big name they got was Chris Bassett from Oakland to be the number 3 starter. And they got a couple of big, semi-big names for the bullpen. By the way, if you're a La Familia fan, Jairus Familia, La Familia, which in Spanish means I suck. He went to Philly. Boy, does Philly fucking suck, man. I mean, Philly's lineup is not that great. Soto, Harper, Schwarber, Castellanos. It's But their pitching, they got no pitching. They got no bullpen. Their defense sucks. I mean, behind Aaron Nola and fucking what's his name, Wheeler. That's it. They got nobody. They got no bullpen. Their bullpen's garbage. Kind of like the Mets, but it is what it is, But the Mets could still be in the race for Josh Hader from the Brewers. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to get Hader. I really don't think they're going to do any more deals between now and April 7th. I really don't think so. I think they're going to stand pat. They're going to go to, going to go into the season with what they got. And then maybe by the trade deadline, they make a big trade for somebody, about a big bat or a big pitcher. I don't know. Maybe they get Juan Soto in a trade, and maybe they trade Dom Smith or McNeil. Or maybe one of their prospects like Mauricio. I just don't think they're going to trade Beatty and Alvarez and the other prospects they got, the big name prospects. I don't think they're going to trade Mauricio. Well, maybe Mauricio. I think it's the only person I could probably think that the Mets would actually trade of their prospects. They'll probably get rid of J.D. Davis, who's going to be the third baseman. Why? What is their fascination with J.D. Davis at third base? He's garbage there. He's a horrible third baseman. I mean, I've been fine with fucking Jonathan Villar, and he went to where did he go? I think he went to the Cubs. I mean, really, you're gonna go into the season with J.D. Davis at third base? Come on. Come on, man. Come on, Stevie. Uncle Stevie, come on. Stop fucking around. I mean, you were Thanos, and now basically you're nothing. You know, somebody took the Infinity Gauntlet off of Stevie Cohen. It's like, oh, we got it now. Atlanta. The fucking Braves, good lord. They got that guy Jansen from the Dodgers. They got Matt Olson to play first base because they got rid of Freeman. They got a couple of other big names. I mean, they did better than the Mets this offseason, I think. I mean, it is what it is. But the Phillies kind of upgraded a little bit. That's basically it. So I think the National League East is just going to be go down between the Mets and the Braves, as it always been the last couple of years. You know, the Mets get red hot. The Braves start off slow. They heat up near the end of the season. The Mets start sucking ass. Then the next thing you know, the Mets are trying to case for the wild card, and they have to jump over 8 teams, like they did last year. But if you want to win right now, what looked like Uncle Stevie was trying to do this year, getting Scherzer, Marte, Kana, Bassett. Everybody's thinking that the Mets are going to win the NL East, right? Wrong. Doesn't look like it now. I still think they needed one more big bat. I don't know who. And then they need another pitcher for either the rotation or the bullpen. I think Hader would be the most logical guy to get. And Michael Conforto is still around. He doesn't have a team yet. And a lot of Met fans want Conforto back. Now, would I want Conforto back? Well, I would bring Conforto back on a 1-year deal. And then see if he can produce this year. Because, he hasn't really produced since really 2015. 2016, maybe. Every other year, he starts off cold. Then he gets a little bit hot. Then back to cold. And then pretty much after that, he starts sucking ass. So, I don't know if the Mets would bring back Conforto on a 1-year deal. Or they sign him for a couple more years. I don't know. I mean... But so we'll see what happens with that with the Mets. The Yankees made some. Finally woke up. Cashman fucking woke up. They got Josh Donaldson. They re-signed Anthony Rizzo. They got a couple other guys from that Twins trade with Donaldson. Nothing major, but But really, the Yankees very basic. Besides Donaldson, they didn't do anything. But it looks like Donaldson's going to be, a big star for the Yankees. He hit his first home run in the spring, which basically doesn't matter. Because it doesn't count. But, we'll see what happens with that. Garrett Cole, kind of pissed off there's not a long spring training schedule. So I think it's only basically 2 weeks. I'm tired, I'm hot. So we'll get that. How much power do I have left? Okay, I'm gonna finish this off. Alright, so we have that. So we'll see what happens with the baseball season. The Mets are on SNY tomorrow. Their home games are all gonna be on SNY. They got 2 games on Pix 11, which is next Sunday, and the following Sunday. But that's on the road, of course. So, so we'll see a couple of games on Channel 11 during the spring training schedule. And then I don't know what the TV schedule is yet for the regular season. I know they got a couple games on Fox, of course. I think I got a couple games on Apple TV. Why? ESPN, of course. The Sunday Night Baseball or Wednesday Night Baseball, MLB TV, MLB Network. So there'll be Channel 11, SNY mostly, Fox, ESPN, stuff like that. I'll have to look at the TV schedule with that. But so we got that. The season begins 3 weeks from 3 weeks from yesterday. So 20 days away from opening day, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait. I can't wait for opening day, April the 15th, against the Arizona Diamondbacks. Me and the missus are going to be going. Going to the Cyclones on April the 12th for their home opener. I think who are they playing? Jersey City, I think, Jersey Shore or something like that. I think it's the Phillies. I think it's the Phillies minor league team, the single A team, because the Cyclones are now single A. Not New York Penn League anymore. They're single A now. So that should be fun. April 12th, opening night for the Cyclones. Should be good. Not the first time I've been to opening day with the Cyclones. So that should be good. We're gonna go have fun, have some Nathan's hot dogs, just have a good old time in Coney Island on in a couple weeks. So if you go into the Cyclone game, if you see us, say hello. Maybe you'll sign an autograph, take a picture. Why not? Pay me with the picture. No, $5 for a picture. Just saying. But anyway, we move on. So I got that coming up. I am gonna be getting tickets for Keith Hernandez's retirement day or night or whenever whenever they well, I know it's a Saturday, July 9th, against the Marlins at home. I don't know what time it is, but I'm gonna get tickets for that. I already planned that before the season started, so I'm gonna be ordering those tickets pretty soon. Probably at the end of April, early May. Get those tickets for July 9th. I doubt I'm going to get any tickets for the Yankee series at Citi Field, because I know that they're all sold out most likely. But I'm going to probably go to a lot of Cyclone games this year, as much as I can, because the tickets are pretty cheap. Maybe go to a couple of Met games this year when we're in the summertime, like July and August, maybe September. But we'll see. And that's basically it for that. So I'm going to have a good spring coming up. Spring starts tomorrow. So, it was nice 61 degrees today. So tomorrow is going to be 55, and then it's going to go up and down a little bit. It's supposed to rain Monday, then it's supposed to rain, I think, late in the week. So spring's going to come in like a freaking pain in the ass. But, as always, when April comes around, it's going to rain up a storm. And then May comes around, it gets a little bit warmer. Gets about 70, maybe close to 80s, in the 80s. The sun goes down about gets getting close to 8 o'clock. And then by July, it's around 8:30, 8:45. But when it gets officially dark, it's like 9 o'clock. So good. So spring and summer are coming. Easter's coming in a couple weeks. 4 weeks away, actually. So. And then after Easter, we're going to be talking about Memorial Day, then we're going to be talking about July 4th. Mother's Day, Father's Day, stuff like that. So we got a long way to go. I can't wait for the summer because I'm going to be going to Florida. In June, I'm actually going to Florida beginning of June for about a week. So I'll be incommunicado for the beginning of June. So no videos will come your way in the beginning of June. So that'd be nice for the trolls. Like, oh, Peter was gone for a week. So but most of the summer I'll be incommunicado anyway. I'll be like on and off. So I'll be in and out like my dick in your mama's ass. But be going to Florida, be going to different places, Atlantic City. Who knows? I would be taking a lot of trips to Florida. But, it's pricey. Round trip for like a week is like $600. So. But I'm going to go to Florida in beginning of June. I might go back sometime in August or after Labor Day. Most likely after Labor Day. But here and there, I might be going to Atlantic City for a couple weekends. So I'll be down the Jersey Shore. Yeah, buddy. So I'll be around. So the Gilmore World Tour will begin in June. So not the World Tour, But I'll be out of the state for most of the summer. So It is what it is, and that's it. Alright, let's, Oh, okay. I got it. Alright, so we're gonna finish this baby up. We're almost at 3 hours, and I gotta charge my phone, because that's 7%. And it's almost 10 o'clock. I gotta have my sensible dinner. I gotta go and chase his chat. So Lauren, if Lauren's watching, and if Nick's watching, I will be, tell Chase I'll be in the chat in a little bit. Alright, okay, Nick says 1-1 tie game with the Rangers. I will be watching that a little bit. Probably over by now. Okay, Lauren says, trust me, I know. Lauren says, Sapona's Garden. Whatever that is. Alright, the Mets won today, 6-2. Nice. And then she says, read the chat. I just did. So, that's good. So, the Mets win today, 6-2. The Yankees tied. Ha ha! There you go. And that's pretty much it. Alright, we're going to end this baby up right now, because like, my phone's going to charge. But thank you to everybody for coming in. Thank you to Lauren, Nick, Prince Idol, Bio, for coming in. Who else came in? Sean Cabana, whoever that guy is. Thank you for coming in. Savannah, of course. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, so that's it. So, that's it. So, thank you all for watching on this Saturday evening, now Saturday night. I hope you have a great weekend. Be safe. And once again, Smackdown, I gave 6 out of 10. Rampage, 6.25 out of 10. And we'll see what happens next week on Raw, NXT, Dynamite, and Rampage and Smackdown next week. So, we got 2 weeks to go before WrestleMania. That's going to be a big week of videos. Hopefully I can get everything out on time. I got WrestleMania predictions to do. I might do, I'm not saying I might, I will, but I might do NXT Stand and Deliver predictions. I will be doing a review of Stand and Deliver on that Saturday. So probably right after or sometime in the evening, or maybe before WrestleMania Night 1 starts, I'll try to get the review up. But your WrestleMania review will probably come, I would say, that Monday, April the 4th. So I'll do a full WrestleMania Night 1 and 2 review right before Raw. Then I'll probably do, then, the videos will come back normally. I will be doing a Major League Baseball preview, like I always do every year. That'll be probably coming on Tuesday or Wednesday, right before the season starts. Give you my predictions for the Mets and the Yankees. Maybe a preliminary early World Series prediction. And stuff like that. So hit the bell to get notified when I do those videos on my channel. Subscribe to the channels. Smash the like button, for God's sakes. Smash the like button. Smash the bell. Share the videos all over the internet. And follow me on social media. And that's all I got to say about that. Alright, thank you all for watching. I'm Peter Gilmore, signing off on this Saturday night. I'm going to go over to Chase's chat in a little bit. Just shoot the shit. Not going to go, I doubt I'm going to go on the panel, but we'll see. That's pretty much it. Alright, Prince says, have a great night, everyone. Yeah, I'm not going to do the thank yous tonight. I already did that. So I'm not going to do them like I usually would do tonight, because my phone's about to die. So I'll do it next time. Probably be on my Raw review. But yeah, I'm going to take a couple of days off. After this video, I'm going to take a couple of days off, because I need to recharge. So yeah, so probably won't be doing another video until probably Tuesday for my Raw review. Then we'll probably get right back on track. So, just need a couple of days off, because I need it, because, all the drama and all that shit from last night. But, I just need a couple of days to recharge and refuel and rethink. Plus I'm dead tired from work. I had Monday off. I worked basically Tuesday up till today. I'm fucking tired as fuck. Especially from last night. And last night, I was up from 8 o'clock in the morning all the way to like 2 o'clock in the morning today. And I didn't get much sleep because the missus got up early today. So I thought she was, She was going out in the morning, but she didn't go out till like 5 o'clock today. But so, and I had to work today. So because I took off Monday, so the boss told me to say, hey, just take a Saturday. It is what it is. So that's it. So I work today. I'm gonna get double pay, of course. So I'm gonna get more money next week, this Friday. So that's when payday is. And that's pretty much it. So I'm happy. So I'm happy because I'm making more money than you. And that's it. All right, I'm gonna go. My battery's about to die. So thank you all for watching. Peter Gilmore signing off for the Killing Demons channel. It's 10 o'clock. Where are your children? That's it. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Peter Gilmore signing off. Peace out. Rock on and rock hard with your Kogut. And if you're not down with that, if you haven't been following my channel lately, if this is your first time watching and you don't like what you hear, you didn't like the video, I personally don't care. But anyway, if you're not down with that, you trolls know what's coming. The greatest outro in the history of YouTube. If you motherfuckers are not down with that, me, Nick, Lauren, Prince Idol, Savannah, everybody else in the prophecy, even Rosemary herself, because the prophecy is real, ladies and gentlemen. It is goddamn real, and if you think otherwise, well, fuck you. But anyway, me and the entire prophecy, if you're not down with that, get ready. Get ready for it. It's coming. Here it comes, ladies and gentlemen, like my dick in your ass and your mama's ass. If you're not down with that, the prophecy, we got 3 words for you. Fuck you. You watching right now. You're not down with that. Fuck you, man. That's all I gotta say about that. Have a great weekend, everybody. And until next time, peace. Ha!